fucking hot.
I had the AC down, but it is getting warm in here.
Cooked all goddamn day and it's shot.
Is there a reason why you're not going to
Dark windows. So anyway, I'm gonna make a gunslinger.
Shoot void mines.
Don't go gunslinger with fucking finger guns.
Well, yeah. Well, so this. I got this last week. They just dropped this, and I was like looking at it, and there's one subclass that is the spell slinger one.
Nice.
That does come with you. Basically, you get finger guns. But on top of that, your gun is your like spell cat, like you know the thing you use to cast spells to be like magic pistol. But it's bang, you're dead. Finger guns.
Use magic in place of guns.
When you hit a target with finger guns, you can spend when you get things like risk die, as opposed to actually add damage to the roll. So you can be like, boom, and then roll damage, and then add an extra d8. And then my favorite thing is what gunslingers get at level 20, which is a headshot, which is like if you get a nat 20 and they're below 100 health, you kill them automatically.
Awesome.
Yeah, there are some really fun ones. I haven't looked all the way through that one, but the old gunslinger I had a lot of fun with, and I fucking wrecked some shit with that.
Fuck yeah, dude. It was a lot of fun.
Being like, okay, I want to shoot my fucking sniper rifle. It does 2d12 fucking damage, and I'm gonna spend 4 to give it violent shot, and also I'm doing this, so like I'm getting like an auto crit fucking. Or
you were
revenge,
one-shotting
like,
bosses and shit.
Yeah,
At the start of battle.
Boom! I'm like, oh cool.
Bang!
So that does.
That guy died.
I paid 4 violent shots, so it does 10 d12 damage, and I crit, so that's 20 d12 damage. It's like
you dropped like 247 damage a couple of times at the start of each of my combats, and I was just like, mother.
yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna action surge.
Weird. There was a second one. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, otherwise, if it has more than 100 hit points, it deals an extra 10 d10 damage. But then obviously we double that, so it's 20 d10 damage.
Yeah, look cool there. Did you turn it up? Down.
It's fucking boom.
What was it at?
It was on heat.
Why the fuck was it on heat?
I don't know if
Because it's on eco.
Yeah.
It's eco-friendly.
Oh.
And so it's like, we just have to keep the house right at a certain temperature. And I'm like, no.
And
so
it's
then
wherever the sensor
problem
is.
He runs the AC up there, so he has 2 window ACs on either side of him, basically. And they pump a bunch of cold, and then he goes, oh, it's colder than it's supposed to be here. We're gonna go eco-friendly and turn it up. But I had it bypassed.
Sounds like
sounds
like what my store does. Like during the summer, all they do is blow heat, and during the winter, all they do is blow cold.
Fuck you guys.
I know you're gonna bust my balls about it.
Well, you're in a metal box with a fucking torch too,
You-
so it's not fun for you.
Can you move one of my characters into something?
Sure,
so I can
wintertime
slide?
feels fucking great,
It's not bad.
What do you mean?
even though it is still cold as fuck in a metal
you trying to
box.
No.
So I can create
However,
a character.
Welding or grinding,
X
you're
amount
making your own.
of slots.
Yes.
They're all filled up.
I
And
can't
that
do
happens
anything
even
with that. I
summer.
can't move your characters.
So you can.
No. You're gonna have to delete a character or fucking subscribe. It's like,
There we go. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
you are right.
The
It is
$3
$2 a month.
Yeah.
It is $2.17 a month.
Yeah.
This fucking thing had me.
And you can create unlimited characters. You can also pay a yearly.
Hold on.
I pay annual.
Because I was looking at this last time, and it was way more than $2 a fucking month.
I've been subscribed since we started with this.
Oh. Or you can go to the master tier, which is $5 a month.
Yeah, that's what it was trying to sell me. I don't know. I was trying to
The
sell
two,
sell
yeah,
me
217. is unlimited characters.
Unlimited
what I
characters, get 1 week early access to new books, unlock exclusive monthly perks, access to share homebrew community stuff, and then that's all you have to do.
Yeah, the master tier. It just
I'm
gives you-
master
you
tier.
can-
That just gives you more sharing. So because I bought everything, you don't have to do that. Well, almost everything. There's a few things, but you can also do semi-annually, or you can do monthly.
Yeah, annually was $3. It says $3.
Yeah, it's currently $2.99.
I think the problem is most phone carriers, if you try to subscribe to something, they add their own little like tax on it, so it's probably a little more. Because they're like, hey, you're paying through your phone, yeah, we get to take some of that money.
Yeah, mine is like
Yeah,
$3.
And it's trying to get me to do it through Google Pay, and I'm not doing
Okay, well then you can delete.
that. Hold
a
on,
character.
that's yeah.
You can delete a character then. I don't know what you want from me.
Really want you to stop fucking yelling at me.
You know, I want me to not have to kill it, Jesse. That's what I want. I want to not have that be part of my life. But you know what? Here we are, man.
Here we are.
Yeah, see, it's even cheaper to go online instead of through the app.
Online instead of
Dude,
the app.
50 cents, man.
Oh, I mean, that 50 cents a month is going to add up.
Let me tell you guys, man. You're gonna start getting older, you're gonna fucking,
You got a pinch, that's how you become a millionaire, brother. I understand.
I remember asking my dad when I was a kid, I was like, well, why are we going to a different gas station? That one's only like 5 cents more. And my dad looked at me and said, trust me, he said, that 5 cents will fucking add up.
Go there every 3 days because you're driving a gas guzzler.
Now,
That is
It's about another like $5 a month, which does add up. I'll give you that. $5 a month, that's $70 a year. You can do something with that for real, especially back in
No,
the day.
it's like I do agree. I was paying for like all of the different like streaming services, but then I wasn't using any of them. So I'm like, why am I paying for like Disney Plus and this and this and this?
That puts a lot more money back in your pocket. when you
So
start
I'm
paying for that
I'm
shit.
like, stop.
Yeah.
So now I have the one which I get for free through my work, Paramount Plus, which has the like 2 shows that my son likes to watch.
Nice. It's got Bluey.
No, it has Paw Patrol.
Oh, Paw
He's
Patrol.
really into Paw Patrol.
Nice. It's got Paw Patrol. It's good. Perfect.
Honestly. But then the other part of the time, he's just like, I just want to watch YouTube videos. I'm like, you don't need to watch YouTube. Screw.
YouTube, man, that stuff's cringy. You start getting the Elsa Gate.
Well, it's just the Cocoa Melon and stuff like that. I'm like, no, please stop.
Oh. No, YouTube. YouTube's bad enough anyway.
So,
Buttons.
I need a death saving.
Let me do that at D12.
Roll whatever you want.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
I like
Whatever
to
you want.
live
As long as it has a 2
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
like a nat 20, dude. I was like, holy
Hey,
shit.
anyway,
You rolled
every
a
one of my
12.
dice got a fucking 2 on it. Saving throw.
I don't know if
And
this
he rolled a 12. Did you
With
guys
the
both just roll a 12?
They
Yes.
roll d12s.
They both rolled D20s and both rolled a 12.
Exactly. Yeah, they roll d12s.
Alright, there you
Apparently my phone just doesn't want to connect to live chat.
I am now.
What are we doing?
We're
now
heroes.
I am now subscribed. I can
Thank
create
you.
all of the characters. And I didn't have to pay anything because it was a free month.
Yeah, Jesse.
Alright, fucking sign up, right? You guys fucking happy? Fucking $2 a month, fucking losing now because you
No,
fucking ass.
We wonder why Jesse doesn't come very often. He's like, these guys just fucking haze me. Fuck these guys. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm not really on a job. I'm just sitting
Right.
home crying.
Fuck these guys.
Fuck you them.
My friends aren't friends. This is shit.
Oh, okay, cool. Live chat is up.
I
We are
really,
awesome.
really wanted a chance to one day play Himothy Wieners. I'll never be able to play Himothy Wieners.
Timothy Wieners?
Yeah, he was going to be my space clown.
Oh, yeah. Dude, space clowns are fun.
I was
That
looking at
really fun
making
encounter.
I wanted to make a space clown spell slinger gun the gun one.
Yeah.
And just so you could be like bang bang. What is that gonna do? Headshot. Can you imagine though? Because it's just with a ranged weapon, and it counts as a ranged weapon attack. So it's just like, all right, I crit.
That's how we clown. That's what we should do. We should play a little one shot where everybody's a space clown, just going around murdering people. See how many civilians you can terrorize. Or recruit for the circus.
Just before we get going, what was the thing to make it so I can...
Or a bunch of bards, and we all go on a world tour.
Right?
How did I do that?
Every fucking town we show up
You
to has
go
some sort of
to
problem.
My campaigns.
So before we can perform that night at our concert, we fix the
Just
problem.
fix it.
And then
It's always got to be dire too. Like somebody poisoned the well,
go
we have to
into
fucking
just
fix
any one
that
of the
before we
campaigns.
die.
Scroll
And then
down
that
to
night you
it,
throw a rager because we
So
did.
go into like any
It's
of the
okay,
other
so
ones.
there's
Like,
this
you go to, like,
dragon that's
Venture-
terrorizing the town.
Let's
Fuck,
do
I
like
guess
a
we have to
combat.
stop him.
And then, so if you,
If we want our concert to go off without a hitch, we better
because that way
use
it's
the
not
dragon.
everyone that we're
Get
currently
dragons in
using.
the middle of this freaking
Then scroll
concert.
down. You should be able to.
And then you get a bunch of bards doing vicious mockery towards a dragon.
Your mom's
Oh,
bitch.
he's dragging my nuts across
to
your face.
create a design character or create.
Stop dragging ass.
And then you just
dragon.
create
He's gonna just be like,
that, and then
fucking
all
stop
that.
making
Hey,
me
Tweet Dragon, is that a goblin?
Yeah,
Could you be goblin these nuts?
Where are your goblin followers? Gobble these nuts. Dragon's it's bleeding from its ears and nose. Just like, leave me alone. Shut up.
I don't even terrorize the town. I just fly by every now
Just
and then.
leave.
I did have one that was fun. When I was playing one of the bards, I would for vicious mockery, I would just say like I wouldn't like insult them. I would just say like random things like out of context,
Just hurt their brain that way.
and then just like so they're sitting there and they're like doing a battle and they're like going all off, and I'll be like, "It's a nice chair over there." They're like, "Fuck," and they're like, "Ow, what's my brain hurt?" It is a nice chair.
Yes.
Why are we talking about a chair? You're trying to murder me right now.
So when you ask the open-ended questions, did you take into account? Are you sure?
Was that because?
And then they're like, what do you mean? Ah!
So, we are waiting 4 days in town still to have blocks return.
We're gonna sell some shit.
You can sell some stuff if that's what you want to do, because you have stuff, more stuff to sell.
Lots of
So,
Look around, find the best deal. You got 4 fucking days to do it.
It's true.
now the other thing too is you can sell stuff off, or you can also have sent any of this back to your shop. You mean trying to sell it at a premium.
Right.
You just might have to wait a few days on it at that point.
Well, they're probably not gonna get much from gemstones, I would guess. Or would they? Who knows? I guess it's worth a shot. We have a
Anything has chance
bunch.
of selling. Some of the stuff, or they got rid of a magic item and it turned in the first week. That's giving you about a 33% chance of like basic stuff to sell,
Yeah.
and then the more rare, the chance will come down.
I mean, we have some natural goods that we can sell. We've got gemstones. We have a bunch of like arms and armor. We also have money that we can divvy out. We also have magic equipment that we can try and sell. If you guys want to sell it from the in-between, might as fucking well make a little bit of money on it.
Citrix, where have you been? We traveled to the in-between like a couple of days ago.
We can say
I
that
was
this
busy.
was happening in the beginning that he did that. He was out of it because he had just became a werewolf.
It's true.
But he could have sent some of this stuff there if that's what you guys want to do. You took a week down, and then you got back, and you realized that you are going to take another pretty much the rest of the week down. Otherwise, you're going to have to go in without watch because pretty much you guys got to town. You went to rest.
Did I miss Bastion events and stuff then?
I have one.
I have one Bastion event for you. But you went to go rest because you had just gotten recovered and you
From
had
what?
basically died twice the day before.
Yeah.
Damn near. So you were struggling. But they got you all set. Then while you were resting, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna run off to here. We're gonna run off there." And they all kind of ran around, and Botch was like, "Where is everybody?" And they're like, he kind of goes through, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they said something about they're going
They went to
back to
in-between.
their in between." He's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go to my place. So he went to his homestead, or his bastion. Not his homestead, but his bastion.
Makes sense.
He found out, yeah, because he was like, I'm gonna go down south right once I got here. So he headed to his, and then everybody else disappeared. He's like, where's everybody? Okay, I guess I'll just go do my thing then. I guess that's what we're doing. So he went off that way, but it's gonna take him 4 more days till he can get back. So.
Heard.
Or we could just go in without him. What do you think?
I mean, I don't like anything that we're doing right now, but I think that we need to wait and see if he shows. Moving him isn't the greatest thing. Does anybody have a way to check in with him?
Not for free.
They're paying for sendings.
We have paid for sendings.
Yeah, that's how we knew that he was at his thing, and it was going to take about 4 days.
Okay. Well, then,
He,
yeah.
you know, he can cast sending.
Then we'll wait.
If he wants to communicate with us, he can.
Well, then there we go. It's his choice anyway. He's free now. That was the whole point.
And so he disappeared to go to Camelback. Is how you guys know it as of now.
We were the forced hand. We are the forced hand. If we're here, we don't have to be. But yeah, I think selling off this stuff through your inn is probably the best call.
That's right. So we would have taken all the stuff with us.
We have lots of shit.
We did do a lot of traveling. We have done a lot of traveling. How long has it been since we initially were here? Like, at least a month, right? How long does it take to travel again?
A week between each stop.
A week. So 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. So it was about basically a month.
You're
But
going-
then we traveled to the forest, and then
Yeah, so you did, sorry. So here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've been gone for about 9 weeks. And then you've been here for about a week, so about 10. And when you were established
originally.
yourself.
Yeah. Fair enough. So yeah, let's try and sell some shit off. That's your thingy. The
Sure.
in-between. I'm not really great at any of that anyway.
I have stuff for sale, like, I'll give you 5 gold. Okay.
Works. Perfect. Whatever it is. I don't know your lands or your people. Just figure get whatever they offer and good enough.
Is that a pen or a die roller? What is it? It's a pen, okay. It's right on the table with a pen. That's fair.
it's okay. Everything has +2 in haste.
Until the end of next turn.
It's true.
But it's on the table. This is a pen.
Yes. Since you're asking.
Also, your dad has +5 million, +1 million, +1 million, and +6,000 or 65,536
+1 counters. On those 4 creatures.
on those 4 creatures.
That's your commander, by the way.
That commander was swinging for 5 million damage. You can also tap her for 1 mana, so she was tapping for 5 million mana. Then you can spend 5 million mana to tap the number of +1/+1 counters on the other creatures.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it was 5 mana. So you can do that 1,000,000 times. So you take a creature that's 1, double it, it's 2, double it, it's 4. You can do that 1,000,000 times. That's why I just stopped. I was like, I'm just gonna double it till 1,000,000 and double her to 5 million.
You can say infinite, but then we're stuck in an infinite loop and it's a draw.
Don't you just watch my monsters just grow.
Well, it's the arrows whenever the elves attack, it's just the fucking sky is black. Is that a planet coming at us? What the fuck is happening?
But it's not even that, because there wasn't that many elves. Like, there's that, like the swarming deck, but no. It was like the Davin shot. It's like, oh, I missed you. You take 14 damage.
You're right, yeah.
You don't want to get hit.
I still hit.
It's like, oh, I hit you for 30 damage.
Anyway,
So, what outside of normal adventuring gear type and normal armory stuff are you trying to sell?
Outside of it, outside of like mundane common gear,
I'm going to say anything not magical other than gemstones. Gemstones we'll have to see. But the non-magical gear will fully sell within the first week and a half.
cool. We have 3 amulets of the devout plus 1.
Okay. 3 of those. What's it called? 3. So they don't sell the first week. 3. They don't sell the second week either. So they're going to sit on the shelf for a little while. Seems like some people are like, interesting, huh? Okay. Where did these come from? Some people asking questions. Here's a good point. I guess it's only been 3 weeks, but we're travels fast. But no one is jumping on the amulet of the devoutes at this area. You are also you're halfway between Durinhill and Haven's Light.
Right.
So.
Just wait to get to Haven's.
So they don't seem to be turning really that quick. Haven's Light, they're going to sell for even less probably.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like they're like, just wait till we get to Haven's
Yeah.
Light because we'll just.
Well, a lot of people are like, well, if we go to Haven's Light and like sweep some floors, we're going to get a discount. Like if we go and like prove that we're devout members of this.
If you guys wanted, you could try and sell the bands of loyalty, 3 of them. Because he's wearing the 4th.
I am wearing. I'm not attuned to it. I'm just wearing.
So Justin, tune all your magic items.
I am fully attuned. What am I unattuning to attune to?
Yeah. Do we want to try and sell those?
I mean, we can. I don't know if anyone's gonna
I feel
buy
like
them.
those would be a hard sell, probably. Probably have to go someplace specific for them to buy those.
Hey guy, do you want this ring? If you attune to it, and for some reason you
get
happen
knocked
to
unconscious.
You get knocked
Fucking
unconscious.
die.
Instead of getting captured, you'll just die. That's very beneficial.
So what would you rather? Would you rather get captured and be a slave?
Be tortured or a slave. It's just get over it.
Do you guys want to sell those?
Let's
Try to?
Let's hold on to
2
it.
things. Do you want to sell them? And where do you want to sell them if you do
Right.
sell them? Do you want to sell them from your shop?
Wow, the in-between sells bands of loyalty? That's fucking terrifying.
Or you can always keep them for later stuff. Depending on what you're doing.
Let's hold on to it.
Hurt. Keep all of them. Then otherwise we just have a bunch of trade goods and money that I have to disperse for you guys.
That's good, because I went from having like over 2,000 gold to 65 last week.
Jesus. I've had a whole lot of no money this entire fucking campaign.
It'll take 3 weeks for the first one to sell. The other 2 amulets will sell the week after that. And they'll sell at your 10% rate.
So it'd be 4 weeks.
So it'll be a total of 4 weeks for all of them.
So
And then you'll have
we'll probably be gone by then. But
We'll have the money sitting aside for whenever we want to grab
okay. Everything else is selling at the 10% premium, the trade goods and stuff, and weaponry, the mundane stuff.
What gemstones are you selling as well? That was all the magic items, right?
Fucking all of them.
You're keeping the bands, you're selling the amulets. Was there any other magic items?
No, those are the only magic items from what I can find.
And then what gemstones were you trying to sell?
The gemstones were striped brown agate. A pale blue quartz. 2 gray eye
You guys never
agates.
figure out what they were.
We never figured out how much they would sell for.
So we can appraise those out. Do you want to go to like a jewel crafter and have them appraised, or do you want to just try to guess at it yourself?
Does anybody here want to try?
You did go to Journal. You do know that they have a jewel crafter here.
Jewel crafter would probably be honest with us, depending.
Is that what you want to do?
I have no problem going taking all these and getting them appraised before we take them to go sell them.
Okay.
So, gemstones. You said you had a banded agate, striped brown.
Striped brown.
I
Yes.
think I'm rolling.
That's a 10. That's worth 10 gold.
10 gold.
What's next?
Oh, pale blue quartz.
Quartz.
One of them.
Pale blue quartz, 10 gold.
2 gray eye agates.
10 gold each.
Okay. 2 malachites, dark green.
Dark green malachite, 10 gold each.
Then a brown carnelia, a red brown carnelia. 1.
That'd be worth 50 gold.
2 white chalcedony,
50 gold each.
50 gold each. 1 pale yellow brown citrine,
50 gold.
1 moonstone,
50 gold.
1 onyx,
50 gold.
1 amber,
Amber is 100 gold.
1 chrysoberyl.
Price on a barrel, 100.
1 bright red crimson coral,
That is going to be 100 gold.
and then 3 pale green tourmalines.
100 gold each.
Perfect.
And he will buy those from you at cost here,
Perfect.
if you want. Or you can go and try to sell them at a premium, but you're going to have to see if they sell.
I figure we should just sell them to him,
Yeah.
honestly.
He's also willing to trade them. If you need, he can trade them flat out for diamonds or diamond dust. So 2 things that he does deal with and basically just has basic currency.
We might have to, we'd have to come back and talk to Blodge to see if he would even need any. Does he need any? Probably. Should we just invest in some? Does anybody here know what it takes to cast or verify? Do we even know he can do that?
He only deals in 3 things though. It's either diamond dust, diamonds that you can trade for, or platinum. Seems like I don't really deal with anything less than that.
Fair.
I really do silver and gold, but only if it's in rings and necklaces. Just options.
Do we want any diamonds or diamond dust? I don't know. I don't know what it takes.
I have no idea.
We might just have to come back for you later.
That's fine. You can just do platinum for now if you want, and then
That works.
sort it out. Yeah. And that's at the shop. All that glitters and gold.
Gold pledge too.
It's all that glitters and he has gold.
But then it gives them platinum.
It's the a joke on the they used to say like all that glitters is gold, but there's a lot more that glitters than gold. He deals with all of it.
And gold.
Trophy form. Jewelry form. I mean, I guess might have. If we roleplayed that out, you guys might have lost something. If Cicatrix was doing by himself because he doesn't like Amber's with 100, it'd be like, all right, I'll give you 10 for it. And like Tourmaline, I'll give you 10 for it. Okay. It's like, so all right, altogether that's like 50 gold. You'd be like, sure. Yes. Not 55. No, 50 gold. That's exactly what we're talking about. He'd probably find some gold at that time. Leon and know you're doing all the math.
Trying.
Makes sense. Party treasure.
And then we have just a bunch of trade goods and stuff. And weapons and things. So are you ready for those?
Am I telling you what you're gonna get from them?
Yeah.
Yes. I am ready.
3 chain shirts.
You're ready.
Are we doing this? This is through the in-between, right?
Right. Chain shirts, 3 of them.
Yeah.
55 gold each.
5 each, so 110, 165.
What else you got?
We're keeping our vials of holy water and our healer's kits and everything. I have 4 morning stars.
You get 16 gold each off of those.
16 each. 64. Javelins, we have 16 of them.
$16 of them. You get 10 gold for the total.
For all of them?
Mm-hmm.
4 light hammers.
Light hammer. 4.
Yeah.
Get 10 gold for those.
3 longbows.
Longbow, you're looking at, yeah, how many? 3?
3 of them.
They're 55 each, so 165.
200 arrows. Does anybody wants to keep all of the arrows?
Did you show you what I rolled?
No, not right now because I'm not in the campaign, but it would if I was in the campaign. You want to do anything to see what you rolled?
No. I just want to make sure I wasn't interrupted.
So you interrupted me to make sure you interrupted everybody.
I love it.
How many arrows?
200.
200. So You get basically, yeah, you can sell them for 25 gold. Sweet.
Let's see if there's any. Check real quick. Yes, there are. Lord. Oh, God. I should have added them all together. It's fine. 16 scimitars.
Nope.
Heard.
Really can't touch. There it goes. Scumitars. 16 of them?
Yeah.
It's gonna be 27 each.
27 each?
Yeah. 270, 400, and 27? Is that right? No.
432 total. 27 each for
I
16.
know there was a carryover
It's
there.
432 total. Okay. 16 short bows.
Short bows. Short bows, 16 of them, same exact price.
432. How about 295 arrows? 200, about 200 was the 25 gold.
You can get 35 gold for all those.
That's fine by me.
Of course of it.
We're probably not getting any money for hex sticks because that's just wood.
There's nothing magic to them.
How about a pound of wheat?
Pound of wheat.
Pound that wheat.
What makes you think I want a pound of wheat?
I just want you to pound that wheat.
Pound it.
I
Pound
bet
it
you
good.
do.
Pound your
You dirty bitch. 1 pound of wheat.
For pussy.
1 pound of wheat sells for 1 copper.
1 copper. What's 10% of 1 copper?
That's all you're gonna get from it.
Heard. 2 pounds of salt?
2 pounds of salt, you're gonna get 1 gold from.
1 gold. 1 pound of silver.
1 pound of silver. Oh, 1 pound of silver. There it is. 1 pound of silver costs Eric's gonna go for 5 gold.
Alright, and then 4 hand crossbows.
4 hand crossbows. Do you have any more random trade goods? Or go back to my items. I said 4 hand crossbows?
Yes.
I don't need that. Hand crossbows. They have hand axes. Hand crossbows, you have 4 of them.
Yep.
That's going to be that'd be 330 gold.
330.
Sorry, I think I didn't like that.
I'll get 4 studded leather.
Studded leather. Studded leather. Stud.
So studly, dude.
There's 4 of them.
Mhm.
So it'd be 200, 180, and 18. So yeah, you get 200 for it.
Each? Or
No, total.
200.
They're 45 gold each, but
Gotcha.
selling for
Well,
49.5 basically. He's gonna put it up for 50. They'll turn.
Round them up. And then 74 bolts. Can we get anything from those? And then that should be it.
Bolts, 74.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get 4 gold from that.
Perfect. So
And then we kind of rounded up on most of this, and the stuff not as much.
that's the gold you added up. Did you
Or
add
Ryan just
all this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that's
Was there anything you guys are looking to get with this money?
just those ones. Okay.
Is there anything you want?
Find out. Okay. You said 1,400.
Did I take? I took potions.
I believe you took some potions with you. You said you were going to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back.
So this was just from the skeleton.
That's what I thought.
You grab one of those.
Plus this one's
Nope.
Okay. That's fair.
What do you want? Cherry vanilla. These are delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of are.
It's so fucking good.
I'll take one too, please.
Yeah, you will.
Everything you can give me.
You have a few things for me?
Yeah.
64 plus 10 plus 10 plus 165 plus 25 plus 1,604.
604.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oof. Sound like her.
What? Quarter? You say quarter.
What? Me?
So I thought you said ow, and then you're like, quarter? Oh, it sounded like that hurt.
Yeah.
All I heard is gorb. Sounded like it hurt.
Well, I mumbled it, so probably what it sounded like.
So we're gonna just close out the chat. Second I walk away, it's like, oh, you're not looking directly at the chat. You don't want to be chatting. Yeah, dude.
You don't want to talk to people.
So who all's getting money and how much?
So we need to figure out.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Well, I started when I was young. My dad decided that he wanted to go out for cigarettes and milk. He said,
Never said it yet.
Yeah, when your dad comes back after 18 years and goes, man, that line at Walmart ain't no joke.
which Walmart did you go to?
Okay.
One in Maine.
Which one are you at?
I worked on the neighborhood market off of Austin Bluffs and Academy.
In New Jersey, where we're located.
Oh, Loretta.
Yeah, how do we want to divvy it up?
That's
Do we want to
only
give Licht any shares? Do we want to try to outfit him?
Oh, you're gonna blame me for it, huh? You're gonna blame me for it, huh?
So you guys can talk with Licht about outfitting him if that's something you guys wish to do. He is still at the lighthouse. He's staying there. He's like, hey, I'm going to be here under the radar until you guys show up and say that we need to do something. So,
We need somebody to go out and figure out what we can give him so that he cannot be traced or recognized. We've seen hats of disguise, so I know those exist.
they were talking about doing that. They also talked about the fact that you guys have the ability to see past that stuff.
We do.
So
So we need a way to make sure that he cannot be found. What are ways to prevent him from being seen?
there are minor magics that can do that, but bigger magics are going to get past that.
Well, we kind of decided. We kind of decided that we don't have the ability to really
that.
disguise him without people knowing.
Depending on the level that it goes to. I mean, you can spend the money, but
I don't think we have the money.
the amount of money it's going to take, like, to really hide him, you're thinking. You spoke with one of the scholars who works at the lighthouse, a Githrizai by the name of Gotuber. And he's like, you can do some stuff, but it can be gotten around.
And the people we've seen recently, since we've been traveling with them, I think, probably have the means of getting around anything that we might be able to do.
Situationally possible. It's okay. We had 30 minutes left.
Is there a way that we
And
can?
that was an hour and 34 minutes ago.
Is there a way for us to get to the entrance to the Underdark quickly?
He is going to teleport us to a fairly close place in the Underdark, next to a tree.
Great. That'll be good then. So really, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about
That's why he's kind of staying hidden.
But
travel
outfitting
there.
him, can we ask him for a shopping list? Like, what are things that he used to use?
Oh yeah, we could ask him if there's anything he needs us to get him. I know he wants like a lantern maybe, or some sort of light. He likes light. I did buy another lantern of revealing just in case. We might need it. I've also just for some extra heals, I got an inspelled staff of cure wounds, so I can cast cure wounds 6 times a day. Gonna be like extra healing.
That's
Because
pretty nice.
sometimes some of us are further away from Blotch than we need be.
This is true.
Like right now, I don't feel safe without Blotch.
What do we want to do? Do we want to ask him for a shopping list and outfit him? Or do we want to divvy out the money and then let him try to decide if he wants to buy anything for himself? Do we want to give him an equal share? Do we not want to give him a share?
I'm down to go over and ask him for a list of things that he might want, and then we'll see how his list of things compares to the money we have, and figure out from there.
I agree.
Okay, let's do that then.
Cool. So go to the lighthouse.
Yep.
Who all is going?
Cicatrix.
That's where we're all going.
Yeah, you get there.
Rolling in.
Bring him in. He'll go into the. Bring you into the dining area. And they'll have breads and cheeses available for you.
This is kind of
He'll come and sit down with you. When he sits down, he will look a little bit different. He has kind of nice looking like clothes. Has a couple of pouches and stuff like that on him. A necklace with like a holy symbol. And he will
Looks
say,
like he's already out.
he'll sit down. You guys came to speak with me. What are you looking to do? Are we ready
Yes.
to head out?
Not quite yet.
I know we were supposed to head out first thing this morning, but you guys
Didn't show.
didn't show up for that.
Right.
But I know we're still trying to plan everything out.
It's probably going to be another couple of days. We're waiting for another one of our companions to come back from his travels. We actually came here to ask if you needed us to get you anything, or if you needed anything, like a list of. We don't have a lot of gold, but
something to prepare you, or better, prepare our trip through the Underdark.
I have all of my basic equipment was out here for me. But I am missing one of my items. It would be helpful if you guys could get it. I had a staff of light. Other than that, I have everything. everything else that I need to go into the underdark. How it's patched to the side. It's got a little fucking like, it looks almost like a wineskin, but it's like hard. So when he pats it, it sloshes a little bit.
Well, I recently got the staff of Cure Wounds, so I'm pretty sure I could probably go to the same place and find, or have them make one for you.
It's probably going to be pricey, but we can find out and see what we can do.
I don't expect it, but if you can, because that's all I'm missing for the strip.
Fair enough.
Are you tuned to the staff?
I would have attuned to it because I gave the gauntlets to the overpower gauntlets.
So you don't want to attune to the ring?
Right. So he could be just much more powerful. A little more stronger than he already got.
Cool. So yeah, I'm pretty set up. If you want to give me that, that would be good. Other than that, I've kind of figured out where we are going. I don't know how well all this will happen, but
Figure it out. Sometimes plans need to be planned on the fly.
Sure.
like planning, but
Best plan there is don't die. There you go.
I mean, that's depends on what you're trying to do.
Plan not to die. Alright. Just the staff? Nothing else?
So what I could use. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't say no to like a few healing potions. Usually I can handle that.
Do we have a couple?
He kind of pulls his thing, and you'll see he has a parry out as well. Yeah. So he's got his basic stuff.
Cool.
So you're getting like the lighthouse. He has that.
Sounds good.
We'll see what we can do.
I will be ready to leave within an hour of you showing up.
Sounds good. Our plasmoid friend said he'd take about 4 days, and this was yesterday, so at least 3 more days.
Sounds good.
And then we leave.
I'm gonna snag spread.
Eat some snackage.
Oh yeah, totally eating whole fucking time for sure.
Bread and cheese. This is bread and cheese. It's
Right.
basic stuff. It's fresh baked bread.
Stuffing face
today.
with some honey cinnamon butter, hopefully.
No. This is the bread and cheese.
You bastard.
I already told you if there's butters. This is breads and cheeses.
No fats. Alright.
Well, cheese has fat.
Fast fatty.
Sure.
With pH.
Whatever you tell yourself.
Leave. Sure, let's go ask for the price of staff of light. I already know.
I'll go ask you. Dark one wouldn't know.
Where do you want to go?
Probably to wherever I got my staff made.
You didn't get your staff made. You got your staff.
Right.
Making would have taken some more time. Oh, sir.
What is that, Bella? You're here.
Can't
Good
get
to see
here
you.
on time, just get here when you can, huh?
Yep. Whoops, it was a little bit bigger than I anticipated.
Where's that?
Yo!
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted it to be just a little flash, but then he printed it. I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like.
And that's how getting tattoos goes normally. That's true. Yeah, I can do that.
It's very true.
Well then, wherever I got my staff, then I will go there and ask. So I'm looking for staff of light, but I don't know if there's anywhere specific. Isn't there just like a shop that sells magical?
Everything has something. You probably find that, the staff would probably still be at the Tempered Hammer. That's where you're finding staffs. Even unspelled staffs would be there.
Okay. Well then I would head over there. And be like, hello, I'm looking for a specific magical staff, staff of light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I could probably work out a deal for you. If you give me just a moment, let me go see if I have something on hand.
Sure.
And he'll disappear. And he goes off in the back. You've got like lots of staffs and stuff like that, but he goes off in the back. There's a couple other people who are out kind of just keeping an eye on the floor and people walking around, but give me an insight.
Inside. That is a deuce.
Oh no.
So 7.
Is anybody else there?
Yeah, I'm there. I already know.
Anybody else there? Anybody else?
Cigarettes would have gone.
Yeah, I think I was there too.
Cool. One more of you can give me an insight.
Go for it.
Sure.
Yep.
Funny man.
You also roll a deuce?
Something we should all probably know. Oh,
Total
God.
11s.
We're all gonna fucking get caught trying to help.
You're noticing, the weird thing is, there's some people who are kind of out and like just watching the floor and like kind of keeping an eye on things. But you're noticing a lot of like blacksmith aprons and things like that. And you're like, a lot of stuff you wouldn't normally see in the front of the shop, just kind of out here, just kind of walking around, and they're just kind of walking, looking at stuff. You're getting like this vibe, like they're looking at you like they think you're stealing something. Is almost the feel you get. Just like that kind of just like a. And they're like taking maces off and just like polishing them and just putting them on the wall. Just like busy work. Like they have no reason to be in the front, but you know when somebody's trying to pretend like they have something to do, and that's why they're sitting there watching you.
I believe they think we're here to steal.
Kind of the vibe you're getting. You also know.
My guess is it's probably because we can't afford what we asked for.
I feel like there's no problem in asking for prices of things. Regardless of if I can pay for it or not.
Give me a perception. All three of you.
Perception.
You're not here, right? No.
What at the?
Well,
Shop?
they're trying to buy stuff at the shop. The staff.
No, he's at the.
I got an 18.
I also got an 18.
Chilling.
They'll not
No
get
job.
a tattoo.
Chilling at the tavern.
That's fine. 18.
We all got 18s.
Yeah. Nice.
We're all following your scripts. That's
Cool. Very good.
You can look, you know, I'm not lying, I can't count.
You know, if you want a script to work, you gotta fucking hand it to me. Alright.
Yeah.
18. You guys will kind of hear like a sound.
From in front of us, from behind us.
Somewhere in the shop.
Doesn't sound right.
That certainly sounds like something's happening.
Do you think we should maybe try again
Do what? Should we try what?
Try again another day.
I'll be back. I would hope somebody says, just wait here, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. It's just bad business to not be right back.
There, Darkwing looks at his.
Pretty sure
It looks at his
anybody who
wrist.
says I'll be right back isn't gonna be right back. I'll be right back.
I tell people all the time that I'll be right back, and I'm always right back.
Who have you told that to? And how long has it been since you've seen them?
Well, it's been a really long time, actually. Okay, no, I don't. Look, you shut up, all right?
I don't know who you are.
I don't know why you're talking to us. It's not a phrase that I say often, but when I say it, I mean it.
Really? Alright, it's got a little grease on it. It's just making everything worse.
And look, I did tell my dad that I would be right back, and I got him right back. It did take a little while, but that wasn't my fault. It wasn't because I didn't want to. Wait, is that man okay who left?
Do you think he got attacked?
Someone should check on him.
Hey, hello sir. Some guy said he'd be right back, and then we heard a really loud noise. Would you go check on him?
Is he okay?
You go check on him. I'll be right back.
Start stealing things.
Shortly after that happens, the gentleman will come back out. But there's a wizard as well. Kind of familiar, dark-bearded wizard. Comes in. He's like, hello, gentlemen. You are looking to purchase Staff of Light?
Inquiring about it.
We were curious if we had enough gold for such an item.
Well, it's a custom item, not commonly found around here. Why would you be trying to procure it, if you don't mind me asking?
We are looking for artifacts for Velnok. One of them is leading us towards the Underdark.
So you're trying to purchase a Staff of Light from Jernhale to go into the Underdark?
Correct.
I'm going to guess you guys either don't pay attention to historical events, or you are just not from around here. But, the last time that happened,
I am from the Feywild. I've only been here for a couple months.
He's pretty new. I'm not from here, in case you were wondering.
And our friend here is from like across the sea. He's just now settling here.
So to be fair, you're right. We have not paid attention to history.
no, it's good. That's why I'm here. The last time that this happened, war crimes were committed. Jernhale got brought into. I kind of got brought under the microscope of the crown, which just made all of my dealings much more difficult. It just wasn't very pleasant for me.
So it's probably not for sale.
Well, we don't just have them lying around.
Fair.
Last one that I know of, as it is a kind of custom thing. Last one that I know of was taken in as evidence.
I see.
Fair enough.
Thank you for the history lesson. We'll keep that in mind.
Be sure to keep an eye on you.
Fair.
We said we recognize this guy. Is this?
It's Levi.
So I was like, well, aren't you already keeping an eye on me?
Are there any other things that might do a similar thing? Make light in darkness?
The main thing that does is creates continual light. That's why the lighthouse glows like that. It's because of that staff.
Oh,
That staff that has been in holding for 20 years. That thing still glows like a beacon.
it's kind of their thing.
Apparently. Right.
I think Snapchat's about done. It's been trying so hard. Like, I haven't been on Snapchat forever, but I just get notifications randomly. This is like, hey, Tacos is added to their story. I'm like, I don't know who Tacos is. I don't follow them. I haven't been on Snapchat in 2 years. I don't care that somebody named Tacos.
I Snapchat every day.
You guys Snapchat.
Well,
I was carrying my streaks and I got to $3.99 and we literally we were like sending pictures and it wouldn't go above $3.99 and it glitched.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I stopped.
We've been Snapchatting for like fucking several years straight, and I'm pretty sure my streak wasn't keeping up at pace. But that's what it is.
I tried to do another streak and then it was having issues and it was like, oh, weird. It didn't, like you messaged back and forth, but you didn't get your streak for the day. Darn. Well, if you'd like, you give us $1 and we'll put it back in place. And it's like, oh, interesting. So yeah, I don't care anymore. I just think it's funny because of the.
I only
I tried
use
so
it
hard.
for the occasion, well, to look at Alex's stories.
Yeah.
And then for
That's
the
about what I do. Is I
for
look
the
at people's
occasional
stories, but I'm like,
picture of
It's
my
the same shit every day, pretty much.
hey,
Every
the
now and
dog
then
for a walk.
something new.
Cat's lying on that today,
Uh-huh.
and he's at work, and he hates that he's at work.
Sounds right.
That's me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
It's about 30 seconds of that.
My life can be summed up in 3 Snapchat pictures.
Yep.
He's sitting there waiting for work. He's at work.
So,
He's at the brew pub.
or
He's getting work.
wait for it all to blow over.
Yes.
Well, thank you,
Winchester.
Mr. Levi. We'll be on our way.
And so, what exactly are your plans? What are you doing in the underdark for items? Where are you going?
We're looking for something for Velnock. It's a key.
He's on a quest. We're helping him with his quest.
All I know is that when he uses keys, terrifying corpses appear, and they look different. They do different things. But he needs them.
It's funny because they say like it doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. I remember last time, right around the same time, someone was looking for a staff. Another person went off looking for a key. And in the process of trying to get that key, it became a huge hassle, which made me have to gather people up, including people who you've asked about. Just, like I said, it doesn't repeat, but it definitely rhymes.
So this is Levi. Why does he not recognize us?
Oh no, he knows.
He knows.
He's feeling us down, trying to figure out if we succeeded in getting licked out.
He might also somewhat recognize you guys, but also like he probably deals with quite a bit of people.
Yeah.
This town is
That's true.
buzzing all the time.
And it has been.
You
a
guys are
few,
important,
It's been over
but,
a
like,
month.
But I mean,
I mean, do you guys remember every NPC you came across?
No, we've been over a month for sure.
But I mean, we've almost killed him. I would think that he would, be like, oh wow, you're the ones who almost killed me.
Not Levi,
Not Levi.
Levi,
the head of Duranale.
Oh,
He's the mayor
I
of
thought.
Trinidad.
Okay, I thought that was the rapier guy.
No.
Her- Never mind. I was confused.
no, this is
Yeah.
different. No, this is the
That's Levi.
mage who's the lead of the Journal Tome Holders Guild.
When we were here last time, he gave me a special bracelet to not have my magic go.
In the middle of
That
town.
kind of suppressed his magic.
That's okay.
But I've been controlling my magic. Anyway, I give myself advantage.
Anyway, the long-term goal is to hopefully recover this artifact and then pinch Blackmane from 2 angles. Kind of like that. And he's in the middle and we're just pinching him.
Pincer?
That's what I mean.
You wouldn't be. I don't recommend pinching. Only on it. What would you do if I pinched you?
Oh, you know. Probably.
Now imagine not just you follow the creed of your people, but you made the creed of your people.
Right.
I wouldn't pinch him.
Well,
I mean, they can assume maybe that a pinch is
if he lives, he'll kill us. But if he dies, we're forgiven for pinching him. That's sort of how that works.
Do you know how miserable that would be if death was being pinched? Somebody literally pinched you so much that caused enough trauma for you to die. It just sounds miserable.
Well, this creature, I think, kind of deserves it.
I think I'd rather paper cuts than pinch to death. Because paper cuts would be more miserable, but it'd happen faster.
It eventually.
You'd assume eventually it could be deep enough to bleed. Pinching's just bruising.
He's hoping to get enough internal bleeding, I guess, to cause system shock.
I can do that.
Internal bleeding?
Yes.
Anyways, so you're going into the Underdark to a pincer move on Blackmane, who is very far away.
Yes. Because he has dealings with, as we found out, some of the drow.
So where are you looking to go in the Underdark that's going to get you to where he's going? How's the key vault?
Someplace in the Underdark.
I'm just thinking, I'm a smart guy, maybe I can help.
You ever heard of a prison that has a key?
Key and chains.
Trying to be sick, Tracer. He just doesn't give a fuck about the names of the keys. He's just like, it's a fucking key. I don't know.
Blaze is dead.
Well, that's the way he described it. he
Most undead things. I don't know. It's a Velnok thing. I don't know.
There is no rod or staff of light available for purchase. I wouldn't ask more about it.
Heard.
I wouldn't speak openly if into the Underdark you wish to venture, especially if it has anything to do with certain recently missing persons. Or guilds that are tied to missing persons, or prisons that were made because of the actions of missing persons. So whatever you're doing, I would just not talk about it.
Fair enough. This is good advice.
Do you know of any way we can get to the Hells? Because that's here.
I would say like plane shift, generally.
There's another one there. Right.
It's part of your pinching maneuvers.
Right. You can also pinch from hell. That's a really long pinch. So I'm told. Both are coming from below, though, so it's effective.
Very interesting.
Because that was our other reason why we were going to the Dark. We've heard that they might have some ways for us to get there. It's part of the whole pinching thing.
Have you ever heard of a Raksasha? Do you happen to have any advice? Or know what it might take to slay one?
I'm going to help.
Yeah, wonderful. Great. Good.
Well, it should be plane shift.
Right.
We could send you to hell. That's what you're looking to do.
Oh, well, at some point I will have to kill him, so I will keep that in mind. I have to be ready for that.
Well, it sounds like your group is ready to do this by the end of the week.
They want to, absolutely. They want to try at least a forward assault. I really don't think
We talked to a guy that was bigger than you, Goliath.
Yes, yeah, you don't have to rub that in.
And he was like, hey, we're going to travel here. We're planning on doing this by the end of the week. Can you guys find a way to help by the end of the week?
Gore and them are planning on attacking by the end of the week.
That's basically what he made it sound like.
Do they not have any patience? We're gonna have to find out a way to go really fast in 3 days.
Now you understand our problems.
I'm sorry I almost died twice and took a nap, okay? I don't know what you want from me.
Hey, I'm not blaming.
I literally
I'm glad
came
you're
to
okay.
help you.
I'm glad you're okay.
I should have eaten you when I was a werewolf. I don't remember it, but I'm sure it happened.
Well, do you remember blinding lights?
I was bright for a minute.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why you couldn't teach me. I was bright.
Fair enough.
Blotch.
And then I was double bright. Blotch.
Oh, he's not on. Oh, shit.
He still
We're
has
still waiting
3
on
days.
him.
His fault that everybody ran off.
I don't
Want to
see
hear
it.
it to Midtown.
Why does nobody talk to Blotch? It's really sad, guys. He needs friends.
I thought he would just follow someone.
You guys are just out of question. You're like, "I'm
He's
not-"
sentient. Tell him a
Your
joke
friend says
sometimes.
something like, dude, I was
Come
AFK
on."
for a minute. I thought I was unfollowable. I got stuck on a tree.
Yeah.
I did that shit to fucking people. I did that to Russ all the time back in the day too. Sorry, Russ.
In World of Warcraft.
And he's like, I'm gonna go and follow. He's like, I'm gonna get on follow and do that. I'm like, you're killing my drop rate. We're in a party together, and all items I'm looking for are dropping, and I can loot half the bodies, and you're AFK. So I do the whole thing, go to the tree, and like walk around the tree, and then walk way backwards, and he sticks on the tree, and it's like, then he stops following it, and it's like, okay. And I'm like, oh, damn.
I'm
It's
the
okay.
I am the type of
20
person that if
minutes.
I was playing a game with someone, we'll be like running off over here, and I'll be like, "Ooh, what's that?" Anthony, where'd you go? Oh, I'm over here. I'm good.
I'll take a cherry vanilla because why not have a Mary?
I'm good for now, brother. Thank you.
And we can send outside afterwards and talk about
And wow,
how much sugar
my
we have. Like we did last week.
Blood
Yeah.
Alley. I would start dungeons, and some people
Been
would be
pretty
like,
good
"Hold
at
up, I'll just
encounters.
follow you like while we run these first encounters."
Actually, been doing pretty good.
But it was my paladin, who was way fucking overpowered, and so I would aggro the whole fucking instance, and so they'd come back and be like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, we got this."
Thanks.
Like, thanks for showing up halfway through the fight. Like, if I can get one heal, we're solid. Otherwise, it might get close. And they're like, "What the fuck?"
So normally, getting sent to another plane existence would cost you somewhere around 20,000 gold.
Ouch. Well, that's
Is
good
that
to
is
know.
that one purchase for multiple people? Or
Yeah, that would get
20,000
all of
gold
you.
for-
As many people as could walk through the circle.
20,000 gold for a plane shift herd.
That being said, I'd do to you for do it for you for 5,000. Call it a day.
You'd be pretty close to doing it then. We give him 5,000 gold to stop being his problem. Absolutely, that makes sense.
Sound good. We'll get back to you on that.
We might actually be pretty close to that.
I think we can work out a deal either way. Let me know, but just whatever you're doing, don't talk about it. Don't buy stupid things.
I've only been
Cicatrix is doing that like smile where it looks like he's in pain. It's not actually a real smile.
I've only been in this plane of existence for a couple months. How do I know what stupid nuts do?
If a known terrorist that you escaped from prison asked you to buy a powerful magic item that was taken from him, don't do it.
I may note it, but still. So maybe I wanted it. I'm a magic guy.
I figured all it did was like
Light.
oh, now I can see things that don't like light are like no stop. Whatever. It's a staff.
Imagine you live in a cave.
Right.
Which means
Some of them people. Yes.
Imagine somebody turn that into the lighthouse. And he like points and you just can really see it glow off.
I would be pretty pissed off. That is fair. That is true.
That's what was being done.
Okay.
On top of mass murders, drownings, killing of women and children, sieging of capital cities, desecration of corpses, mass homicide of workers, slaves, slave
Family
drivers,
members, workers, civilians.
Alright, all of these.
So what you're saying is the person who recently escaped is a really good person.
I'm saying that they brought a lot of unneeded attention to this area. I'm already getting some of that attention again.
20 years later.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, it's because he was unaccounted for at the time.
Fair enough.
Just be careful what you're looking for and what you're trying to find.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for your help.
I'll contact you about possibly going to hell.
Don't say it that way. What
I'll
is
let
wrong
you
with
know.
you?
I'll let
Cicatrix's
you know
mouth is wide
when
open.
we're ready to go to
Don't.
hell.
Don't say that.
Well, if you are in the Underdark, there are places you may find and people who may be able to help you as well. There are known gates that lead to different places in hell, in Avernus.
Specific place we can
You know where?
The Blackened Halls. That's the specific heart of the hells. That's where he lives.
The Blackened Halls.
Yes.
Do we know much about the Blackened Halls?
I just know that's where he lives and where we will need to defeat him once they defeat him on this plane of existence.
That is where he will get sent when being killed on this plane of existence. He put his researcher on work for you guys, and then you guys disappeared
For
fucking
9 weeks.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Difficult. Sashas are difficult to trick. They have insight, perception, masters of deception. Immune to being charmed or frightened. So don't try your roar thing. You know, it's not gonna. Just be like, go fuck
I
you.
think I've only ever seen one thing run away from me roaring. I think we're okay on that.
No, you're up to 2.
Nah, that's right. I got one recently.
If he attacks you in melee combat, he can curse you and kind of like take your soul.
Is that a charisma based
I've
thing?
watched that
Or
happen.
is it con based?
My saving throw? I think it's con. Though it can be increased. Daunting roar is affected by my con modifier.
But yeah,
Proficiency.
he takes souls, and the souls go to the Blackened Halls and stuff. And I think that might be what happened to your brother. Because at least some sort of thing like that. You won't be able to rest properly if he does that to you. You won't gain the benefits of any kind of long or short rest.
If you're injured at all, like if he claws you, you will not be able to rest properly while cursed that way. And then if you die that way, there's a chance that instead of necessarily dying, or even if not necessarily die, but if you like kind of get to the point where you're like exhausted and you're not doing well, he can steal your soul and leave you in like a catatonic, comatose like state.
Should I
Do you have to kill him to release the soul?
No, you can go find the souls that he has in blackened halls.
That's why another reason
They're
why we
prison
need to
there.
go to
The souls are in the blackened halls.
Mhm.
Where does he keep souls? Where do you just find a soul? What does a soul even look like?
I would look for like
we would have to go there.
receptacles.
My head hurts. What do you mean
Vessels.
receptacles? Vessels? Is he in a pot right now like Blotch was?
Potentially.
Oh my god.
And then the last,
How do you think Botch is right now?
Axios is gonna owe me a lot if I get him out of hell after he got his soul taken away.
on top of that, I let your friends know about some weaknesses of Primal Rock. There's like a secret back entrance in the mountains. That might be where Black Mane comes in and out of, though. And then also, a lot of people think that the leader of the Shifters, White Fang, I think is what his name is, might also be Black Mane. It might be the same person.
Yes, we had good info from the fisherman about that.
That was all my guy was it. Now that I grabbed all of my notes. That guy did me a good favor, and then I had to pay a bunch of money to make sure he didn't get arrested for looking all the stuff up. So just because I rolled a random event that he's gonna
Because he was a criminal, is that what you're saying right now?
I did get a criminal hiring. Yeah. Well, I didn't. He wrote.
Good news, everyone. We're gonna be in hell by the end of the week.
News, actually.
Never followed by
I mean,
good
everything
news.
you've been doing from the beginning is kind of sending you guys there. So I mean, it makes sense.
It's true. Good news, everyone.
Well, a lot of times you have to
News,
die for
everyone.
that. But you guys aren't even gonna have to die first. Your consequence, or the consequence.
Our
of your
next
actions.
delivery will take you into the heart of a supernova. Be sure to bring
best-
your sunblock.
The best thing is if we get to the hills and Black Mane is there, he should be in a weakened state because your friends would have taken care of him on this side. We just have to finish him off.
Yeah, sure. I'll believe it when I see it. Just be prepared is all I'm gonna say.
Well, the other thing is that we know about Roxasha's is that I'm gonna be basically useless because they are like kind of immune to a lot of magics, and that's all I could really do.
I taught you how to fight with a sword.
Well, yeah.
Well, fucking use it then.
But I don't have the gauntlets anymore.
Oh my god.
I gave them to Velnok. Have you seen Velnok?
From here on out, push-ups. From here on out, nothing but push-ups.
I was about to say, I just whip out my Morning Star and like, yeah, I think I can help you more now.
Velnok looks more muscular.
I'm about it.
Okay, I need to get on his program. This only took like 2 days.
I'm proficient, but I rolled in that one.
Makes sense. Proficient in not knowing what's going on.
Exactly. That puts me at a 4, by the way.
You're thinking something with there's something weird going on with the way that the gauntlets he has are working, and it just like it's almost like they're just seem weird to you. But sure what's up. Give me percentile as well.
60. On the dot.
69. There we go. Nice.
How much gold do you have back at your How much gold do you have back at your keep?
Why does that matter?
As I asked you.
I'm scared.
It's gone.
Did they get robbed?
It's gone.
Not a huge amount. The last bit of gold that I had after outfitting, currently, after all the outfitting and expanding, they currently have 1,000 gold, quiver, longsword, and an uncommon scroll that we never figured out what it was. So 1,000 gold is what they've got.
1,000 gold. Yeah.
There's no gold.
They have no 1,000 gold anymore.
They have 300 gold left.
300 gold or Bastion event, whatever that was.
300 gold, and then you can put ask about event when you get there. You have to be involved.
Well, I was
Oh, yeah. That being said, I know you were talking about having some sort of teleportation circles. I'm getting one installed in my library in between, so we can hopefully.
People are starting to like
That
go
would
in and
be
start
nice.
casting and
That would be
getting some
nice.
stuff done.
We're working on it. Working on it.
You can buy discs as well. So even if you can't cast teleportation circle, you can buy little tablets that are one-time use and
Consumable.
tuned. And you basically throw it on the ground, it goes, and it makes a portal, and you go through, and you have one round to get through it, and then it closes. But it's consumable to go back to where you want. Expensive, but very worth it if you don't have access to that spell.
Yeah. Cool.
You guys are also standing in the magic item shop.
Just talking a bunch of random shit going on here.
Levi's just like.
He's probably like, yeah,
Levi
let's hear it.
he's kind of listening. He's walking around. You're noticing there's a few people like shop people and stuff like that that are walking around. Business has started up again. A couple of the key workmen have gone back to the back now that you don't have to be out here.
So anyway, about that that staff
No,
of
don't talk about it. Just like Fight Club.
What's Fight Club?
You guys
Do you
did
have
find out
something?
that there was
First rule
for-
is you don't talk about it.
Oh, is this something you and your alien friends do?
Absolutely. The new Leonins, not the old Leonins.
Oh.
The old Leonins Fight Club is dead
Is it
club.
kind of like when we were there and you have
Well, the old Leonins, they would spar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, the new Leonins are the old Leonins. My people are the old people, but they're coming together again, so they're new.
Here, let's go.
Old
Let's
people
get
like
out of the shop.
Chip chip cheerio.
Chip chip cheerio and whatnot.
Or mage. Orders for us say that.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
You did hear there was a fight club here as well. You found out about the fight club as well. But, is there anything else we're looking to purchase? Anything else we're looking to get? Are we just waiting for Blotch to get back? Are we going without Blotch to do the Underdark?
Well, at least now we know that Levi will send us to hell for something more affordable.
It's true. Also, I'm feeling nervous about waiting for Blotch. I think that they know, especially at us having come and asked about this item that apparently doesn't really exist unless it's specially made. They know, and they are going to go to the lighthouse. It's only a matter of time.
So you're thinking that we need to expedite everything?
I think we need to go now. And I think we need to tell Blotch that we have to. Because if we stay any longer, we will be caught for aiding him. At least if he ends up there, and we end up going our separate ways or whatever happens, then at least he's there. He's their problem. And hopefully we can get back to the surface. Maybe he can maybe Lick can send us back. And we can go to hell before shit hits the fan. I know that's kind of selfish of me, but
Not selfish at all.
I really think that If we wait, he's gonna get caught.
You're taking vengeance just as I am.
This is true. I am worried that we committed a horrible atrocity just to try to deal with another one.
There are always casualties.
So, should we go straight there now? Or should we...
Back and looks at you.
This was after we left.
So,
There's always casualties. No, there's not always casualties.
I'm like-
Sometimes you just don't die.
I'm walking.
I mean, on the other side, they
It
have
looks
casualties.
suspicious if we just go to the
You don't die, you don't get murdered, you just
Look, I'm gonna go try and find Clef at the tavern in the place. The
Find
Crossroads.
Magus.
Is that what it's called?
the old company.
The first company.
Or valued company.
Valued company. I'm gonna go find him. Maybe chill for a little bit. And then I think we should try and get the hell out of here. And I'll see what he feels.
I think I'm trying to get into hell, not get out of hell.
Get the hell out of here.
I need to get the hell
And
into
just get the hell into hell.
The hell is in hell?
Right.
What's that underfighting factor?
Yeah. We don't want the hell here, we want the hell in hell. Logic. Keys.
Pine Grove would only be like 300 gold.
Sure.
This is next on my list, it's fine. Farmers instead of.
He hasn't said shit.
That's,
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
He's back here being a rabbit.
And then
gather
at
up
a valued company, we can figure out what we want to do with our money. We have a lot of money that we can divvy up.
Sounds great. To the valued company.
That's what we can change your name to. Valued company.
We're the
Name
merchant
of the
band
lodge.
known as the valued company.
The owners of the lodge are like,
They get real pissed off real fast.
I guess like it's fair. Trademark doesn't exist anymore. But I know some Arathians who are going to really help me with this. There's some bureaucrats in Kingsport who love to draw paperwork.
I like the forced hand because it sort of sounds like we don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
I don't think there is always
Just
a
keep
choice
breaking
now.
through ceilings.
This is breaking through ceilings. I think the ceilings is just.
And then there's another ceiling, and you have to keep busting through ceilings.
Like having
No reference?
Like gamblers. It's so many, but no, it's the forced hand.
The forced hand. The gamblers make it sound like we have a problem. We don't have any problems.
It actually started off as kind of funny because you guys were just, in my notes, you were just the players. You were the players that came, but you're also the players, so it's kind of works on the
That's
levels.
so meta.
But forcing looks
So we'll sit down at the valued company and be like, guys, I think we screwed the pooch, as some people say.
Who says that? Why would you do that?
I think that's something
What
people
is
should be
wrong
talking
with you
about.
Our people absolutely say screw the pooch. 1,000%. We say that a lot. Fuck werewolves, fuck the shifters. But I'm a change Leon, and some shifters are decent. Some of them are really. Some of them have fallen under blackmail.
Well, I also heard that there might be werebears and stuff, and stuff like that with the shifters.
Screwed the bear. I don't know. Is that what it is?
It's like saying dick in the dog.
You guys also had the choice to choose what you wanted to do. Whether you wanted to go to hell, or whether you want to go to
Underdark.
to Black Rock,
Oh yeah.
Hyde's Rock.
Yeah, we got to choose. We get to choose.
Yeah.
So it's either we can go fight Black Man on this plane of existence.
And you can either kill Black Man and send him to hell, or you can be in hell to receive him and kill him.
And in theory, he'd be in a weakened state in hell. That's
But
why we're trying to say
then we.
Nothing told
He'd be the
nothing.
same.
would make-
Nothing necessarily said that. I was just assuming.
It's like his home with the Leonins, but you're trying to sneak in the back door and try to avoid the entire army of Leonins. Though nobody. Oh no, you did eventually suggest that to them.
I did
think I had
suggest
to
that.
prod it out a little bit because they kept going.
Here you-
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through an army of Leonins to get there, and you're like, oh, there's a back door there. But I'm just not gonna tell you. This, but
Yeah.
Eventually you did. So
He
it's good.
eventually was like,
I did
"There's
prod
nothing
it
else
out.
you want to tell him."
That shit about like stuff you found out.
Nope.
It was a
I'm
tunnel.
just gonna send them through an army of freaking.
So the one that teleports is probably gonna go scope out the area. That's what he said. I
But
remember
you could
what
always
he said.
change that if that's what you want. If you guys would prefer to go to Pride Rock,
It sounded
go
like
through
they
the back
wanted us to go to
entrance
hell.
through the mountains and go in. You can do that, or you can go to hell. It's just really, it's 100% up to you guys.
I feel it would work better if you delivered the final blow for good instead of just a temporary.
That's sort of how I feel as well. And also, there's another problem. We get to hell. Who's to say Levi's just gonna drop us at this place?
Well,
Does he know where it is? Does he just name the place and then boom, we're there? How does it work?
Kind of.
That's kind of exactly how it works.
That's how it works. We'll have to find.
Like kind of like you can say like the city of brass, or you can say like the blackened halls.
Avernus.
And you can kind of go.
Are we on a time crunch if we go that route?
Well, we have to be there to receive him when he shows up. In theory, if we beat him ahead of the time, we can deal with anything he has in his place.
Release some souls.
Wait for him, then put an end to him when he gets
Yes,
sent
because
back.
your group said that they were going to travel to your base, which was going to take about a week,
We are
and then we were going to.
a week or so away straight. It might take them a little longer.
Right.
They have
They're all so fast.
other magics and stuff too.
So you
They had
said,
to go somewhere. You're like they said it was going to take a week to get to your base,
Yeah.
and then you know from there they're going to go down around and past Pride Rock and back area.
Yeah.
So you're set there. You're like, yeah, I don't get how they're going to get to my base within a week, but that's what they said.
that's what they said. So and then he said when he's there, they're going to find some way to communicate with us and talk to us about what our plans are, about if we need to get to hell or anything there. But they also need to kind of plan because, like I said, the teleporting woman was going to go do some reconnaissance.
So it's not necessarily going to be an immediate thing. We can do both.
They were going to get to your house within a week, or to your
Right.
your mountain.
Theoretically, we decided that we could wait for Blotch and possibly deal with this other thing before they even got to your base.
Right.
And then figured out from there.
That was with no one else considering the idea of somebody coming for
Right.
Link.
Right.
But now
I feel like we have dicked the donkey on this one, I tell you what.
Are we just picking random animals now, or what?
We fingered the frog so hard, Darkwing.
Bear hath shit in the woods.
At least the bear's not getting assaulted.
We have pinched the porcupine. Right in the danglies.
We're in the tanglets.
Goated the goat.
Well, I don't want to be racist to you.
Well, that's why I said
We gotta.
That's
Oh,
why I
it's okay
said
if you say it. Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
That's the way it
Because
works.
he's human.
We've licked the lion. Don't do it.
All this to say.
Guy at the
This
table
is
next to you
gets
gets
up and we'll go sit at the bar. Leaves. He's like
Just stood up.
I don't know who these assholes are.
Clef's like, why are we talking about this? What is going on?
But also taking
Yeah, but also like these are pretty good actually. So, we can use that one.
Turn a phrase, maybe.
Yeah.
If I gotta put some stuff in a song about you guys, that'd be fucking time.
Yes, perfect.
Needless to say, if we're gonna go Velnox routes, we need to leave probably now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Time is of the essence.
Because the leader of the town talked to us, and we were asking about some magical items that we shouldn't have been asking about. We learned more about the history of what happened here. It sounds pretty bad.
We definitely banged the bugbear on this one.
Bang the bugbear. That's good.
What exactly does it take to accomplish that mission?
Not the bullet.
No.
Bang
Bang
the
the
bullet.
bullet.
So much worse.
Don't worry, they'll come around. There are only so many continents and plenty of monsters.
So is that the plan then, to say we're gonna move out now? We're gonna try to handle this.
Blotch is gonna show up.
I'm gonna.
We
I'll
need
go
to
back.
tell him.
I'll go back to the bartender and be like, "Hey, my plasmoid friend I was talking about the other day. If I leave you a note to give him, would you be able to give it to him?"
That's even if he shows up here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he'd show up here. He came in here asking about us, so I would assume
And they basically were like, yeah, they were loudly talking about
going to their
to the
bases.
Doing stuff to a bunch of animals.
Leaving him a note is nice, but we should. I mean, hopefully he reaches out to us and we can tell him.
I mean, we could also pay for another sending, but that was quite a bit of gold. It was like 300.
He hears her back. He's like, that does not sound great. But is there a bank here? Can we leave him money? How does that work?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever talked about a bank. What's a bank?
If you leave money, you can get it later.
Just like in my bastion, my library, they have money and I can get money from
Kind of, yes.
them.
Be careful with that.
It's less that you leave money, it's more that you set it up and they just start making money for you.
I've always just carried my gold on me.
We have to be careful with that too. Or we can just pay to have his gold sent in, which is probably really expensive too.
75.
That's not terrible.
Well, yeah, we can do that. We pay the 75 gold. Could we send to him gold and a note?
Yes, we could. Let's do that.
Saying, hey, we know we told you to meet us here, but actually, if you want to just go back to your base.
Does anybody in particular want to create a share for Licht?
Whoa.
Oh, my bad.
We need to. We're in the middle of the.
Iron Value Company. Hey, remember that terrorist?
With my balls like the Leonin. That's.
You really want to create a share for that terrorist
I
for
just
free?
said we're not supposed to lick the line.
Right.
Yeah, guys,
Well, luckily, the weird shit you were saying, people have stopped paying attention to you and have actually moved away from you, as previously stated. So it works out well. We could then just start asking you if you guys want to pay the terrorists to be free from prison while sitting in the tavern. Hey, so remember that crime we were doing? How do you guys think we should handle the money we got from doing the crime that we were doing?
Any money that will be given to him will come out of my share, at least as being a guide.
He is fully equipped. You guys found that he was
Yeah,
like fully
he's
equipped.
Cool.
fine.
So did we split money? Or
We'll split it 6 ways. Split it 6 ways. Each of us get 36 platinum.
So, are you taking? How are you when you're sending it to Blotch? Are you taking his 75 out of his cut to send it to him?
Not yet.
No, I'll pay him. 36 platinum.
36 platinum.
So, hold on, let me get him up. I wasn't ready to start. I didn't want to have him up since he's not here.
363 gold.
Hold on, I'm almost there. Okay, you said 36 platinum?
36 platinum.
Okay.
363 gold.
Okay.
43 silver.
We all get a sixth of the copper.
And I'll hold on to the copper piece.
That's fine by me.
Okay. He's okay with that.
And then I'll pay the 75 gold to send a note that says, hey, we're not going to be here anymore. It's probably best if you go back to your place and wait for us to send you a message there. Right? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that,
That's great.
so you're safe and don't get captured again. We don't want you to get captured again.
He probably has no idea what that means, but it's a
Well, I kept on last week. I kept on sending notes to your room with XOXO. I was like, hey, can you tell our big Leonin friend that we're doing this XOXO?
Is there anything else you just want to add?
XOXO.
Excellent. He just
What does that mean? Zozo?
Zaza.
I was like, Sickers
Sounds
would probably
like-
think that that's a threat.
What are you doing? You trying to X me off?
is this a
Like,
challenge?
X you off, X off, X off. You're going to kill me?
I will fuck you up.
No,
A
I
really shitty skull and crossbones.
no,
it actually means hugs and kisses. So
no, it means licks and hugs.
licks and hugs. Licks and hugs.
Remember, don't lick the line.
Which ones are the licks and which ones are the hugs?
We'll find out.
No.
X's are hugs. O's are licks.
Aren't O's hugs? X's are kisses.
Well, usually when I hug, it's like that.
So I guess they just say,
Arms do
yeah,
that way.
I guess. Some kisses.
And kisses are the but licks. Just like that. That's on camera.
And now I cast my level 4 spell Banish.
On yourself.
Concentrate.
Do skip. You go there and you get hit for 100 damage.
Is there anything that anybody wants to do before we leave?
I'm
then,
still alive,
now
Dick.
that we have money.
I know, but concentration save. Or concentration save, go.
7.
You come back.
Nope, I'm all good. Let's head out.
Wait, I give myself advantage.
Before we leaving, we need to figure out what to do with some of our potions.
Oh, it's save 18.
Are you going to purchase anything else? I mean, you have a staff that you can use to pop up a couple little.
And we need potions.
I have 5 potions of healing currently.
I'm a better healer now as well.
Oh, that's right, you changed.
He's going
What did you
through
go to again? I'm sorry.
Oath of Vengeance Paladin.
That's right. But you're still you just changed class. Okay.
I gained my memories, which unlocked who I was before the incident.
Yes.
So they're trying to make him into more of a wizard type, but
I was manipulated.
they were trying to give you a different life. Because your last one didn't work out very well for you. But we're going to go back down that path. It's fine.
I'd like to
Scott.
Well, like
It was working well.
I was the paladin before, and then when Alira, I changed for her to be the necromancer, and then I got damaged, and then they were like, okay, let's repair you enough, but I can give you memories back.
I'm trying to give it this memories back. Lost it a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Legends Paladins.
nothing else? Anybody else want to purchase anything before you head into the Underdark?
Consumable potions. What do they do again? Or how much?
Drink
are
them
they?
and you get healing.
Sorry. How much are they? That's what I meant.
Which ones are you looking at?
Potions of resistance.
I'm really sad on the seat.
Fuck the player on this one.
Potion resistance are going to be 400. Consumables are going to be 200 gold each.
What about pugilism?
200 gold each.
Take 3 of those.
Regular potions of healing. How many of those would they have for sale?
Enough. I remember your trip about it.
Enough.
You have an entire alchemist
Gotcha.
set up here. The unearthed chemistry, this big ass building, literally just does all alchemy and like potions and shit like that. So they've got a lot of them and they sell them at base cost.
Which is 15 or 100?
The base ones are going to be 50. It's the commons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're 50.
50 gold piece each.
Okay. Right now, is it possible to get like a cloak of protection?
You can afford it. 400 gold.
400 gold.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to pay 400 gold for a cloak of protection.
If you have 4,000, you can get a greater.
I don't have 4,000. I don't even have over 1,000.
Maybe you should be murdering and looting more people.
Look, I'm trying. Alright. Then, that's 400. So I can take. That's 386. Okay. And then regular potions of healings are 50.
Mm-hmm.
Secretaries can buy 7. 350 gold. Also, we had 10 vials of holy water. We want to distribute those. Everybody want at least one?
Sure.
I have a couple of things. Hold on.
Well, there's only 5 of us, so we can each take 2 if we want to split it evenly.
Yeah.
Want to do that?
That's just regular holy water.
Yep. 2 things of holy water from our party treasurer. I'll mark that off.
Anyone need a prosthetic limb? No, put it back in the bag.
I still think it's smart if we keep a hold of it. We also have a greater healing potion and a potion of healing in party treasure. Do you want somebody to have hold of it?
What?
We have a greater potion of healing and a regular potion of healing.
I already have a couple. You can take them.
You're gonna be more in combat, so maybe, especially if we don't have much.
How many do you have, Magus? I guess I'll go fuck myself.
What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
How many potions of healing do you have?
I have 6.
That's pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm looking at a cap on that.
They're common. Oh, do not have one. Would they be?
They're getting close. Potion of healing, I have 8.
You have 8? Okay. How many do you have, Felnock?
I have just 1 potion of healing greater. Thought I had more.
No potions of healing otherwise.
Yeah. But I can heal myself very well.
Right, but just in case you need to heal us, take 1 potion of healing. Take 2 potions of healing. I'll give you 1 of mine. Are you guys okay if I keep a hold of the greater one?
That's fine. That's fine.
I object.
You're not here.
Just
Right fucking here.
just some random patron of the value thing. I object.
Start earning your place in the forced hands, Angel.
What can you do? Swing a sword. Cool. You're going with us.
Rite of initiation is I have to cut your arm off and you have to wear this prosthetic arm.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Rule number 2: you can't talk about anything about the forced hand and our activities.
I have no idea who any of you guys are. That's super easy for me to do.
Cool.
I have to not talk about the people who I don't know.
Take them over to the
Wait,
lighthouse. So, Lich, this is our new member. Wait, you're. And then we go.
Perfect. Excellent. Try and talk to Licht.
So, going to lift.
And we're like, we need to leave now.
Ready whenever you guys are to leave. Like I said, I just need a short rest, but we can discuss as I do that. That's fine for you.
A short rest it is.
I'm gonna rest and talk to you guys about
Yeah, weird thing. Apparently, a staphylight's a pretty custom thing, and they kind of got on the trail about that one.
They kind of got upset and figured we were hiding you.
The tree was in a pool of water, right? Wasn't it water around the pool?
Mhm.
And then there's the thing around it, and then there was, yeah.
The tree was in a pool of water. It had walkways around the top.
Going to the top.
On either
part,
side.
Yeah.
There's a wall just to the south of it, which had the cave entrance into what were buildings, but you guys pretty much swam at the top and went through all the drowned dead bodies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then
I kept on
the
asking
portal room
Alex
opened
about
off on the side, the
backstory.
tree up on the top area.
Sounds like you guys have
Black
fun
markers.
time.
Well,
Fucking
forever.
black markers
Okay,
just-
the fucking the job offer was my favorite moment ever. That's the
We're
greatest.
still on our job. I've got a job offer for you.
Oh, really?
There were literal like houses in this area.
Okay, well, we're willing to negotiate. Eldritch Blast.
As soon as they showed their faces too, Lick was like, "Like, well, I guess we're in initiative."
Oh, fuck.
And then this is what we're getting ourselves into. So, what do you think? we're gonna have licked, and he's gonna see someone, and he's just gonna immediately be like dead. Maybe.
Then there was a pathway that led off of the tree room that forked.
This way, and it forks off.
One of the forks went to the teleport room, the tablet room.
Wasn't there a teleportation circuit off this side?
Not in the tree.
We're gonna put it in the tree.
There.
That's where it's.
Things change.
Because that's what I have drawn up right now.
It's been what, 20 years?
It's been 20 years. They could have easily had it.
It's been 20 years in game, and it's been 8 years out of game.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm trying to go off with. I never had the notes. I'm going off what I remember.
That's perfect.
But so but the drowned city is off this way.
Fair.
The Menzo would be up that because we came in
Mhm.
and then we went off, and Menzo was off that way, and then the other teleportation circuit was off that way.
Yep.
But this is going to be where we have the teleportation circle for now, for reasons.
Perfect by me.
Oh, David, how would my newfound oath be with licked now?
What do you mean?
Before he was just like just a means to get what I want, but now since I'm
Back to kind of
oath bound by vengeance, how would that work?
I feel like you don't necessarily have any necessary interaction with him.
Say, did you have anything to do with?
You're not oath bound him or anything. It more so he's at this point.
Or like, I'm just wondering because I'm like, well,
Like, do you look at him negatively? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, like would I look at him more negatively now? Be like, oh, you're a war criminal, like you deserve death.
This is all great. Dunloc's views about our prisoner.
Maybe not necessarily with the oath of vengeance, because you might, given like
Because it's not
like,
necessarily evil.
what he did
what he did
wasn't
was evil.
necessarily. I mean, and it's also again one of those things like
Yeah.
if you guys maybe if other people didn't have to take fucking long rests and stayed the course, and I wasn't sieging Menzo Branson by myself, and we won the battle against Menzo Branson, then it would be a whole different story. He'd be a war hero. War criminal and war hero is really just, did you win?
Remember,
You do all the same
victors
shit,
Write,
really.
write the history. The victors write the history.
Okay, so I'd just be like,
Like if he went in and he like killed and he cleaned up the corpse of the cobbler who got killed when a fucking cloaker crashed through the shop and murdered the elder drow cobbler who just made shoes for people. Like if he would have cleaned up that body instead of somebody else, then like that would have been a big story, and his daughter would have been like crying on trial, and like, you killed my father, you monster.
so I'm more or less just indifferent, right? More or less.
Right? I mean, you can play it how you want, really, but like how do you think you look at it? Like it's really kind of how it kind of comes down as well.
I mean, I wouldn't, be buddy with him.
But were we really buddy with him since the beginning of all of this? I don't know.
No.
It was kind of means to an end a little bit.
Yeah, he's pretty much always just
More
needs to
you.
an end. So. Oh yeah, I was just wondering.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're excused.
What?
Because you asked.
It's over this circle. That's what we're gonna do instead.
Just go to rodeo.
Rodeo?
Yeah.
So he'll come explain this. So he's like, yeah, so I know you come into the tree, and there's a path that kind of leads up and splits off. That's how we ended up going towards Menzel Downs. Where you guys are looking to go would be Downs the other way. So we're going to go in. We're going to move down the trail. He finishes his short rest, and he will cast. I'm like, are you all ready to go? And if we have but moments, starts drawing out the circle.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Draws out a circle. As soon as it goes, you see this like kind of portal like light up, and everybody kind of jumps through.
Take a step in.
Give me a perception check, everybody.
Let's just,
16.
6.
Magic die. Oh, okay. 16.
21.
Hell yeah. Plus band.
Amazingly not. There's double digits on this D20 tonight. What?
Welcome to the Underdark, ladies and gentlemen.
Tarquin is just very. It's dark! Oh, wait, I have goggles.
I just sort of see in darkness. It's sort of what I do.
Me too.
It is very, very dark.
Weird.
But more importantly, you guys open this portal. When you're stepping through, it's just like when he creates it, it's like he's just like pulling strands of light out, and he's drawing this. And you're seeing very light-based magic. Everything he does just seems to be like cloaked and like. But he pulls all those things through, and you can you can't see what's in it. It's just a cylinder that just goes to the roof, becomes like almost like a spotlight.
Beam of light.
And you're stepping into it. As you step through, you got a 24, 21,
16.
16,
6.
6,
16.
16. You just kind of step through and you come out and it's dark on the other side.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my goggles.
Drops the goggles down.
And it's also hard because even people with dark vision, it's just like immense light and then darkness. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like you can see.
It's like
in
being
the light,
flashbanged a
but
little
it's
bit.
just like you're like, oh, just thrown off a little bit. However, you guys both see in the light, you see this kind of flash of darkness just kind of swirls around you. You specifically see that in the darkness.
Oh, fuck. Great. Wonderful. You remember her, right?
You guys all kind of step out into the darkness, and you watch as this light starts to go down. You see these two dark hands grab a hold of it, and he gets pulled in as the light closes.
Ooh, nice. So now we're down here.
Well, at least,
He said
he
that
gave us directions.
Well, actually, I wouldn't know. What?
The fuck? And that's going to be initiative.
In Elven or in Common?
Elven.
In Elven? I have no idea.
What's that say?
It's initiative.
I guess it's not that we heard because the house is on this side over here. There's like a house type thing set up over
Wait,
here.
but I didn't see.
Keep that.
Who was it? Who grabbed liquor?
Did the thing that grabbed like taken back through the portal?
just as the
Just
light disappeared,
fucking took
you
it
watched the
away.
light come to the shadows, just grabbed it, and he just gets pulled into the light. You guys are standing here without that, and then you just hear somebody in Elven shout out, "The fuck?"
Oh, damn it.
That's on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, I just went in to go rub one out.
That's what it's there for.
Just don't sleep on those pillows. All right. Where are we at?
We're in the under.
That's
Next
a
to a tree.
spider.
Heard.
It looks like it's a goat, but it's actually a spider. And
y'all
we
went
don't
through
have
all
any
the
spider
portals,
holes.
and then you
How
got
do I not
grabbed
have
by
a
something
medium
and
spider?
got pulled back into
I
this
have the
portal,
minis
so we
that I
don't
just
have
haven't
one here
painted.
with us.
Oh, so I'll have
Fair.
Tons of things that I just haven't painted.
I have unpainted.
And now we're in initiative.
But yeah, so that's gonna be initiative. Clef, what'd you get?
8.
8. Velma,
Plus your
10.
dex mod? It's 8.
Yeah.
are you gonna do your thing or no? Cicatrix?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Everybody adds 6 to their initiatives.
Oh,
You have
everybody.
D6s or D8s?
6.
Damn.
I think 6.
Should be D8s by now.
Is it?
But I mean, 6 is still nice.
Yeah, 6 on that.
Agree to disagree.
Can we just keep the 6?
I already deleted things.
Are they still 6s?
Bardic
I
Inspiration
think they
should
are.
be D8s.
Is it?
Bardic
Bond?
Inspiration.
No. Bardic Inspiration. What is it? It is. D8. I'm gonna roll lower. You know I'm gonna
I
roll
was
lower.
gonna say, well,
Yep. 5.
hey, you know what? 5 is still fine.
So,
Okay.
Everybody can add 5.
go 5.
so you're on a 13,
13.
and a 15. 14?
13.
8? Yeah, 13. Cicatrix.
With his plus 5, it puts me at a 20.
Magus.
15.
With his plus 5.
This plus 5.
Tarquin.
Roll
17.
3.
With his plus 5.
That's not bad for rolling a 3.
Well,
Do I
plus
get to
7
add plus
initiative.
5 to my guess?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sometimes I want to be part of things.
Well, then
Right there,
it wouldn't have even mattered in the first place.
Right?
Well,
Everybody
you
just
could
adds plus
have
5.
you could have rolled plus 5 for a blotch if he was here, but he's not. All right.
Yeah, because it's fine.
Well,
I
he's
was
his
the one
own
who's like, hey,
person.
I'm gonna go with
No, we're
Elf.
not his
We-
keepers. Kind of are.
We're his friends.
Yes.
So I've got
I've
Spider, and then I've got Cicatrix, and then I've got a pet spider, and a pet spider, and then I don't know spiders, those are drows. I got Spider, and then Cicatrix, and then I got some drows hanging out, and then I've got a Tarquin, and I've got a Magus, and we've got a Velnok. This card isn't necessarily right anymore, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got a Clef, and then I have 2 guys who are just like hanging out and sleeping. So they're like, what? What are you talking about? What?
So, like, literally, the second we got here, our portal just opened and
Oh no.
looked what was going on.
No, it
He
was
opened
his
the
portal.
He opened the portal,
Oh.
and it was give me a perception check. See where you're at on this.
Oh, yeah, because you might have seen
Not that close to it.
20, dirty 20.
Yeah, he would have seen her as well. Specifically.
Pacific?
Specifically. Not magic items, monsters. There. Luckily, she's not hard to find because I have to just look at the highest CR, and she's right there at the top.
I won games. That is all.
So,
He did. As far as I know, he has the best.
when he
loss
cast the
record
circle,
out
it
of all
just
of
became
us.
like a wall of light. You couldn't see inside of it. It was just like this pillar of light. And you stepped in. When you stepped in, there was like a swirl of blackness. But in the blackness, you saw
My
that.
own catharsis.
Oh, that's fucking good times.
Mhm. Good times are had by all. And then,
Oh, absolutely.
Very nice.
and then when you kind of all step out and you see this light is only up for about 10 seconds, and then it like fades out, and as the light faded out, licked, you see just two shadowy black hands just come out and grab him and pull him in. They're like big fucking hands too. Like they like grabbed his body and pulled him into light. He's just like, yes, and just pulled into it.
Except for Tarquin. Tarquin's kind of just.
Tarquin's like, man, it's bright here. I gotta put my goggles on and just And some drows like in Elven's like, the fuck? Because they just had this flashbang go off and then there's people like,
Blinding ass fucking light from the teleportation room.
How is that flashbang? It's just a flash. No bang, just flash. I was like, the. But that brings us to that. So I got a spider up first because my spider is Dexy, but I'm also a spider in a tree. So what am I gonna do? I do have a web walker. What do I have? I'm gonna do that. I do have web walking. There is some webs between the tree and its current state. So this has water in it, but there's currently like a decent bit of webbing around this tree. Because that's how I would live my life if I was chilling as a spider for reasons. You know.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
So I'm gonna web walk with my speed. I got a climb of 30, which would count as one of web walking. 30, and then I'm gonna go, hey, web. So that is gonna be 20 foot cube. That's this guy. 20 foot cube. I'm gonna kind of web in here. So he's just gonna go over and shoot a web in that area. So I need deck save. The webs are difficult terrain, lightly obscured. Jesus fuck. The first time the creature enters the web or starts to turn terra, must make a dexterity saving throw or gain the restrained condition until the webs, until the webs, or until it, or what? Restrained longer? Oh, I guess you're saying the full fucking spell. Have it up in the background. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. I do know the DC, right? Because I can help if I know the DC. Okay. So, dex save or restrained. Get this out because I need all of the restraints. So, Clef.
Restrained.
What'd you get?
9.
Yes, you are restrained. And then
That's
mattress.
my thing, but you can't tell by the way I
You're
roll
good.
fucking d20s.
Same.
And I had advantage.
You're good. 8. You're restrained.
Hurt.
Yeah.
19.
You're not restrained. So like I said, I needed all of them because 2 of you are restrained. You have the restrained condition while in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the webs can take an action to make a strength athletics check against the spell save DC or save DC. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained. So you can't dex out of this one. You do have to strength out of it because you can't just be like, ha. I don't know if you've ever tried to like wiggle out of a web and just
hold on to it.
It's worse. You gotta get it off.
Yeah.
Also, in case anybody cares, the webs are flammable.
They are flammable.
Any 5-foot cubes exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So you can free everybody.
Fireball.
Yes.
Mini fireball.
I'm even waiting for that, right?
Perfect.
Look, guys,
And now we all
gonna
get to make new characters.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
I'm gonna do that.
And I'll look over at you and you're just like,
Yeah.
Keep me alive.
So spider moves in, goat-like spider.
Webbed me.
When the
and then
universe tells him to cast fireball, he casts fucking fireball.
cicatrix.
Cicatrix.
remind
Bonus action rage.
You would know that very well. You're like, hey, that assassin's
They
guy
actually
is
found
over
a song
there.
on YouTube.
Fireball.
Fireball.
No, wait.
Oh.
I will athletics to break free of the web.
Athletics to break free of the web?
Hell yeah.
24.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
You needed 25.
It was I was looking at it. Yeah, absolutely. So you can break free. It's a difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm breaking free.
But that's your bonus action.
Yep. And then I'll 5, 10,
10,
15, 20.
20,
I'm gonna move up next to the drow
25.
and just free action in common. We are not here as enemies. Stand down. But I'm also really pissed off, so. We're not here as enemies! Stand down!
In common. Yeah,
Yes.
they speak common, but
But, you know.
what all do I speak? Elvish and undercommon.
Yeah, so he has no
I
fucking
don't
clue
speak
what I
common.
say.
He's just roaring in his face.
This guy
Oh,
speaks
it's on.
Elvish and undercommon.
Sick.
So that's I've got Elvish and undercommon, and then I also have Abyssal.
Yeah.
Because spiders speak Abyssal generally.
You know,
You know.
gotta try.
It's fair. So, but your message is like,
Angry
hey,
Leonin.
look, we're not your enemy. Stand down. Your delivery is,
Exactly.
I speak Elvish.
yeah. So you heard him
speak
say,
Elvish.
what the fuck?
And now Sigurd's is yelling in his face.
And he looks scared, but he looks scared as in, I'm going to stab you.
Yeah, naturally.
So we're going to start off.
But I'm no longer restrained,
Now you are no longer restrained.
even though there's a ring on the other side.
You are restrained. Left it back there.
And like giant plastic ring just calls and square. You're like, what the fuck is that?
All drows have Elvish accuracy, right?
No, but I also didn't fucking go reckless either.
You just mad, not reckless yet.
I did.
Oh. Damn it.
No.
Barbarian rogues out of here.
We are going to. I want to do that too, but we're not going to do that yet. Because we have no idea what's coming up. You just came at me, so I'm just going to immediately try to stab you with a short sword. He's like, what the fuck? So he's like, what the fuck? And you see him kind of doing this, and you come up, he's like, oh no! And he pulls the short sword and stabs at you, but probably misses because he was ready. No, 19.
That definitely.
AC 19 is going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You are raging, so you take double damage.
It's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's what I read. I'm going to stab you for 7 points of piercing damage.
3. I like kind of walk into it a little bit. Like, ugh. What the fuck?
Also, we're just going to go to there because he just stabbed you and you didn't really seem to react very well. So I'm going to do this and then there. And I'm going to shoot you. Well, he's like, he starts running in and he's like, oh. And then pops up, shot at you. But misses, yes. Natural 20
Why is he rolling with advantage?
and a 5. So
Because he
it's
was
going to be a
hitting?
10. No, I meant, I do the
Oh.
hand crossbow.
Reach.
Range 30.
Heard.
3120.
Fair.
That 120.
Yeah.
But so I rolled a natural 20 and a 5 for an AC 10.
That's nice.
No, AC 9.
That's nice.
He almost like locked on perfectly, but then he's like slipped. He's like almost
his step.
through. Tarquin, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna walk to the edge of the webs.
5, 10, 15, 20. Outside of the webs or like
Yeah, I'll go just inside.
30.
That's 20, 30, and then one more. Because I have 35. Perfect. I'm just gonna like.
You see a drow there. You see a drow over there who just popped off a shot. You saw an arrow just kind of up the wall.
Nice. Well done.
That's why that guy's sleeping. It's not important.
Like, kind of like look around. I'm like, are we trying to kill these guys? Not trying to kill these guys.
There's like a fucking short sword.
There's a short sword
inside.
just
He's
stuck
like-
into him right now.
He's like, I don't
He's
know.
like,
He's like, I'm trying really hard to not do.
I'll just cast Major on myself and then call him turn.
Do you roll d20?
Close, but no cigar. It was an 18.
You don't know what you gotta roll to get a cigar.
I mean,
I mean, to get wild magic, maybe you gotta roll 20, but maybe if you roll 17 or higher, a cigar randomly appears somewhere in the world. How does wild magic work? Magus.
I'm about to wipe the
Roll 17s. The dude who's sleeping
5,
over
10,
there
15,
farting.
20, 25, 30, get you there.
He woke himself up with
Four.
He's like, what the?
back me up like 2 steps, 2 squares from there. Like not back into the web, but yeah, right there.
Okay, so you could have got there with a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, sit right there for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a charge the staff of bless.
Not quite yet.
Staff of bless.
Just outside of the.
Everybody has bless.
Not everybody, just 3.
3 people.
You get 3 people. And concentrate on it.
Yeah.
You're concentrating. Who all gets bless? You get 3.
Me and
Who are your best friends? Who's the most important?
the 2 guys up front there.
Sorry, guys.
The guys who need to save and make skill checks. You're like, fuck them. No.
No, not me.
I'm already blessed.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Well,
He's
I have blessed,
he's
so.
he's a paladin. He's being facetious.
Yes.
So everybody but you.
He's blessed and highly favored.
He doesn't bless himself.
Velma's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I always bless myself. Only reason, I wouldn't bless myself, it's not that I'm more important, it's just I always have to bless myself so that I can maintain the bless.
Keep the bless going.
Yeah, because you get that.
You should bless yourself. I'll get out of this, not a problem.
Okay, put it on me.
Well, in fact, bless up means thank you in Jamaican.
Bless up, man.
That's it. Fun fact of the day.
Red stripe means beer. Hooray, beer. So you move in, do that. Anything else? No terms.
Action.
Belmont.
I'm gonna jump out of the web.
So it's still going to be difficult to
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
through, but
That's fine.
10, 15, 20,
And then move, the rest of my thing right
25,
next to
30,
yeah, right
gets
there.
you to there.
And then I'll try to yell in Elvish, like, halt. Like, stay your blades. We're not here to fight. But are you raging? No, I'm not raging.
He doesn't scream it angrily like.
I just very
like
sternly,
Secret
just like,
Priest
hey, we're not here to fight.
Clap. He decided in Elvish that, hey, we're not here to fight. You're webbed up.
Right. What? I can Misty step out of that shit.
What do you want to miss a step to?
Go there behind Magus.
5, 10, 15, 20. Right there. Maybe. This is way behind. I mean, just now drawing the web. I'm trying to see if I got you guys into the camera, but for some reason it's running way behind. I should have it. We'll move out. It's fine. It should be in there. Anyways. So you Misty Step bonus action, any move or any action?
Give Belmont a bardic inspiration.
Velnock gets a bardic inspiration.
I am inspired, Bardic.
Somebody likes you. Hilarious. He could always upcast it. Got more people. It's a spell. You can't do that, but that's not the so move in, bonus action. You wouldn't be. I don't know, you're good. Normally, because you already did a bonus action, the Misty Step. And then you did a bonus action to Bardic Inspiration. Technically. Do a spell. Any spells you want to do? Anything right yet?
I guess, is Kinetic Jaunt an action? Or is it a bonus?
Bonus action.
No, of course it is. You could put Blade Ward on yourself. Make yourself harder to hit and then just be concentrating on that. Just in case Belmont didn't get him to stand down.
No, it's fine. I'll just be ready.
Is this
Have a
already
bow
being
out.
factored
Be
in?
ready.
Ready to shoot?
Is
Wait, what?
that already being factored in? What's the damage?
And it does use your reaction, so you could also just silvery barbs
Is that already
instead.
being factored in?
No, because you get your dex instead.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for just baseline, but
Gotcha.
yeah, because
No,
you have
no,
monk stuff,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
He's ready
Uh,
to shoot.
Ready to shoot,
Ready
so
to shoot.
bow
Arrows out.
if. Yeah.
You're doing that, so you're probably not very charming. You're charming. You're charmable. You're raging. You're screaming. I like, but there's such a good chance, and I'm smart enough to know that there's a good chance you're just not gonna be able to get it. You're over here.
All I did was.
You're very charismatic. But
Launch himself. Pokes himself in the nipple.
you're over
Yeah,
here.
just like,
No holy symbol but that. You're over here, and you just cast the fucking bless with the fucking staff, so I'm not gonna focus on you. You just misty stepped. I'm gonna start with you. Just gonna- I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Clef. Or is it a spell?
Is it a spell?
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage.
and a D4.
You also have a D4.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled as much on your D4 as you did on your D20. So
On the 2 D20s.
So 6.
Did you double deuce it?
Yeah.
I rolled a
You
2
rolled
and a 1.
2 and a 1.
Shit.
Like, hey, he has advantage actually.
Or not.
Well, damn. I didn't pick the right dice today, I think, guys. I have like 10 sets of dice over here, and these 2 were not not it, I think.
It makes sense. That moves top one of
Hell yeah.
No,
All
it's
day, every
100.
fucking day, dude.
Right.
Tell you
our
what.
I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
Can you still remember?
Kind of hear in your head. They're taking over our home. Ward them off.
Tell me twice.
Fireball.
So is there like just specific things that I can do? Or I guess we'll get there when we get there. You just said ward them off.
Yeah. Yeah. There's 4 intruders in your home that just came in.
Sounds great.
Whatever you can do.
Wait, but he doesn't speak common. He speaks undercommon.
I'm just all about actually communicating with you.
For some reason, these words in my head just sound familiar.
I also, yeah, I'm also not as. I'm going to move back, spider-like. and I'm going to do ranged lashes at you. Range 120 feet.
Spider doing lashes? Whoa!
Mhm.
What a spoon.
You're seeing, range 120 feet.
I want him as a pet.
That's an AC 20.
On me? Oh yeah, that definitely is.
And an AC, oh, then on you, Brad. That's an AC.
AC not enough.
20, or not 20, 14.
Yep, no.
AC 14. This one hurt a little bit. Like fireball damage.
You son of a bitch!
One of them hits. 10, 25.
It's okay. I'll roll like I rolled on my 2d20.
29.
Oh, then you're gonna fucking
Yeah,
straight up crit.
29.
Yeah,
Dick.
instant double crit.
This is like glob. So
Ah.
it's a spider, and you watch the spider kind of just like kind of flicks its arms, and these globs of yellow, like viscous acid, just kind of. You just got this little yellow slime. You know, like
Damn,
it doesn't make sense that a spider's throwing
can't do
globs of
much
yellow.
more of that, ouch.
But you are up, and you have a drow in front of you who's like dagger is still kind of, or not dagger, short sword is like still kind of like poked at you. He's like,
Cool.
Might be like 6
Great
tricks.
axe, reckless attack.
poor little fucker.
Alright, buddy.
Tricks, no.
As like half of my body's burning away, you watch like as soon as he gets splashed with it, just the fucking immediate sees red.
So
The
whenever
web's
I say
also disappear.
unheard,
Yeah.
it's like
The web's just straight disappear.
Yeah.
alright,
It's
well, he's
over
dead.
now
Yeah.
with a natty 20
Okay.
on my
Let's see if
frenzied
you can do
attack.
enough. I don't know if you can do enough with a crit. He has a drow.
He is a drow, so my modifier plus the dice pretty much check him. And I'll re-roll some d12s and see if I can get a little bit higher. Yeah, well, but definitely. So I'm not using those ones. Instead, we have 17, 27, 33, 33 plus 8 is 41.
You're like Cicatrix, no, and he's just boom, and you watch this guy just literally
split.
splits into two pieces.
I guess we're in it now.
That's one. The spider. I'm going 5, 10, and I'm leaping at it.
So it is up in webs.
Uh-huh. Hi, it shot me with acid and I'm a Leonin. I'm mad.
So you can. There's not going to be much for other than webbing for you to try to like land in.
It's fine.
I'm going to give you an attack for sure. You can get out both your attacks actually, but you're pretty much hitting the web and then just tearing through.
Well, this is the second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have brutal grip. You can
Yeah.
get both your attacks.
Oh, and my bonus in on
yeah.
it? Okay.
Because remember, you're not going boom, like you're not doing that.
Right, I've got
You're
my
going
great axe in my left
Great
hand.
axe and then
One sword.
because you got brutal grip. That's the only reason you can pull that off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to go boom, boom, and you wouldn't be able to do bonus action because you don't have it out. But you
Right.
have to have it out for that bonus. So
Yeah. So, absolutely. That's AC 27.
no, yeah, that's it.
Or, makes sense. We're gonna deal. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
That's it. Just 13?
Yeah. I'm always fucking just completely annihilated. And then the sword. My long sword.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that might miss. An AC 15.
Does hit.
Okay. So that's gonna be nice. 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, it's plus 3, so 5 points of slashing, and it's sapped. It has disadvantage on its next attack.
Cool. You're gonna kind of tear through. Also, you have D4s, but it's fine because you
I'm crazy fucking heavy.
tear through and you
Oh, yeah,
fall
I've got
down.
D4 attack and stuff.
And you just splash into this water, which is like nice and clean, and this tree in the center seems to be like kind of growing pretty well. You know, just like this random ass fucking tree.
Cool.
But yeah, you go up and this thing's like skittering on this web stuff, and yeah, you jump up on the web with it
Just
and like go
fucking-
through, and it just kind of there's nothing. Like you're just you might as well just jump straight into the water.
I still have movement
Mm-hmm.
because I leapt.
So you've done 20-foot movement because
Yeah.
you have 5, 10, 20.
So I have 25 more feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And ladders, or is it just the tree that I see in front of me?
There's the tree, and then the water is about 5 feet below the ledge at this point. So you could go over and try to like jump up and.
Could I try and reach and pull myself up?
Yeah,
part
I
of
mean,
my
you're gonna
move
have
action?
to push out because I mean you're reaching, but you don't have.
Well, I also fucking like dove in too.
Yeah.
So I would have to like swim down and then back up. So actually, because he's shooting at me with acid, not that it fucking matters in D&D. Yeah, can I kind of swim underneath a little bit?
Swim down a little bit and just
Yeah.
hold your breath for a moment. Just
Mhm.
kind of stay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
How big is that spider?
Probably medium size. I mean, it's like
Like a mastiff?
a big.
Maybe not a mastiff, but
Yeah, just like I mean, like his body is like
a chunk.
If
And
he's
he's got
medium,
big fucking
he's
legs.
taking up some fucking space for sure.
he's a pretty big fucking spider.
Body maybe.
But you also noticed the
legs
same
are
thing.
long as
He
fuck.
kind of did this weird thing with his legs, and you saw the two things fly at you.
Acid.
Plus, also, he like kind of like did this weird little like twitchy look, and then threw 2 acids and moved back, and the webbing that he cast just went and disappeared. You recognize that as a spell ending, so it's casting spells. Like you'd know well enough as a spellcaster. You kind of recognize the same thing too. Like it cast web. You're at first you're like, okay, spider came out. Shot
It didn't
web, like,
shoot
it's-
web, it
But then
casted
it
web.
went away, and you're like, okay, this thing was like casting spells.
Cicatrix, how much do you weigh?
That cicatrix go
lot.
back. Oh,
He weighs 340 pounds without equipment.
So 500 with all that you're carrying right now?
No. From the equipment right now, it's 21. The rest is mostly.
Tarquin, you are up.
Cool.
All
Some guys really threat.
ChatGPT says.
Like
He's
he's a
roughly
big deal, but
400 pounds.
these guys are an issue as well. But she's a big deal
ChatGPT
too.
says
Right.
Spider silk of
Well,
that
I
size could hold them.
think that I would go for the biggest group.
Yeah, but I also had momentum.
So I would.
But
It's also not
tensile strength is really
100% spider, so there's
I
a
would-
lot going on.
With
as well.
slashing
act
weapons.
like I'm running towards this guy,
I was trying to give you an
and
edge,
then
damn
I
it.
would turn around and I would fireball into the.
It's probably like right there to get good.
So everyone needs to do it after I rage. I will throw a fireball.
Raging,
Magic rage.
sorceress rage. Glad you're blessed. Blessed, charmed. Sorcery rage. So everybody in there, give me a little fireball. We're also getting the drow. He's definitely not getting back up. You have blessed as well.
We all should, in theory, have inspiration if we.
You do also have inspiration if you need it.
Yeah. I have
Dex it.
Ah, fantastic.
Right. That's it.
10.
Oh, okay, cool.
You don't have bless.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
No.
that's right. I'm not blessed.
You're not on board. He's on. You're not blessed either.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
But you have inspiration.
You told him
could
not to
re-roll
bless
your
him.
20 if you wanted.
So you can re-roll it if you want.
I have
guess.
inspiration.
You could because you guys have had weeks down,
You've had
so
weeks
theoretically
down,
you can
so
be.
you could have
Anytime you
been
finish a short
giving
rest,
your
you're
heroic
tossing out
inspiration.
3 of them right now.
Yeah.
It's 1 per proficiency bonus, I think.
Very good.
There you go.
That's much better. 18.
So 18,
21.
21,
24.
24. So they all say so. They're gonna take half of this. Tarquin goes running at this drow, and then turns around and goes cast a fireball on you guys.
The fuck?
12, 18,
It's the joys of not passing you. Or making your wisdom save.
24,
Yeah.
28, 30. So everyone takes 15.
15 fire.
Melee damage.
Be ready.
So that just happened. You also you did 15, so I do need a con save from you. I was looking for 10.
You have to get below 10. You have a
You rolled
D4.
a 16 before, so you're fine. So that was Tark. Win anything else? Bonus action, or bonus action, move, and action, nothing.
That's it.
I moved. I cast a spell. That's all I did.
Yeah, you made your sorcerer rage, so yeah, you're good. Magus, you are up. The fireball doesn't stay there. It does go away.
Motherfucker.
Darkman also yells, "Get out of here, scum!"
Rebels.
And Cicatrix has not seen any.
Cicatrix
Cicatrix
ran over,
has no fucking clue what happened.
He
Just a
cuts-
flash of
cuts
light.
your drow in half, and then he just runs over and jumps and like cuts both of them and disappears with a.
Cicatrix, yeah, splits a drow in half and then leaps into the water after slashing at a little spider.
Honestly, I feel like Cicatrix is just Drax.
You know, a little bit.
She's Drax. Like in the second one, where he just like dived in and just started. Ah.
Yeah. Think about it before you do it. Okay.
No, right.
Or not.
That's what you got.
Okay.
No, since I don't want to go anywhere near that asshole, I guess I'll go for these guys.
Move these guys over here.
It's fine. Tarko can only do that like 5 more
20,
times.
25, 30, 45, 40.
Not as strong. I did cast my 4th level spell slot.
45, get you there. More movement?
You only did 15 damage. Hell
So just move to there.
96.
You can see they're coming out, and they're this guy's a little bit further behind. He's actually like finishing a buckle on his pants. What the fuck? In Elven, and then the other guy's like crossbow out with his hand on his short sword. But you come running over, and he's like starts slowing up a little bit. So it's move action. You still have action, bonus action if you want to do anything.
Can I hop?
Yeah. What do you got? 15 feet with it?
Yeah. Can I go there?
You can go to, I would say 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get like right there.
Yeah.
Hop across there.
Yeah.
And then just like, any action, that's bonus action. Any action?
Patient defense or something.
Actually, you yeah.
Dart
Actually,
range.
yeah, I was gonna say throw a dart. Heavy dirt. Or not. Just throw it at the ground.
You have a plus D4. Or did you roll on that one?
No.
Oh, percent.
So I need percentile.
Ah, damn.
Oh, a 6. You just miss. Auto miss. The attack automatically misses.
You hop over and you just throw it at the ground.
Yeah, throw it at the deer. Well, it works.
You go over and you're like doing this thing. So you go running over and kind of see that you grab a dart and you go hop over and there's just this like sticky bit to the web. You kind of land and you're like, and you throw it and you watch the dart go, and it's just stuck into the web. And you're like, oh, there's kind of more web there than I thought. No, and but I mean you do have 2 attacks. If you want to try another one.
Try a second one.
And try to fumble better. I want you to fumble and then roll like a 100. You have a D4 too, remember?
15.
That's a hit.
That's our total.
They're drow.
4 or 6.
6. I'd love to throw better drow at you, but I can't. Yeah, that'd be fucked up. 6.
Try to have a really giant gap in CR.
Yeah. Well, especially now, because I have to use Legacy Drow, because there are no new Drow that are really enemies, because the Drow aren't really
That's
enemies.
racist,
You
man.
know?
Racist.
All of D&D up until like 5 minutes ago, we're just gonna let out. That was Magus Velnock. What you got?
I'm going to walk past the Mr. Split.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
And then I'm just going to Toll the Dead on the spider.
Toll the Dead on Spider. Do it.
Wisdom save.
What do I got?
It's okay, guys. You don't have to
I wasn't.
focus on the
Aha,
fireball.
wisdom save, do I have it? Yes, I do.
Cedar. It's fine.
Advantage on my wisdom save.
No, you don't.
Huh?
You have disadvantage because I said so.
Okay.
I think he rolled double.
We can
digits.
play that game because I have a lot more things I can talk. 24.
Jesus, that saves.
Spell casting spider apparently has a good wisdom save.
Shit.
Clef. You know what's in this room.
I do know what's in this room.
Roughly based off of what I can
What you
remember.
remember.
Up until that hallway. Entry room's the same. At that point,
Oh, yeah.
it's all completely been cleaned out because of that and reshaped.
Moves up to the corner.
You guys didn't really see anything beyond there. You guys looked down and it was ruins and just dead
20.
bodies.
And
We were like swimming through and trying to get through. It was just hard because there was like floating furniture and children and stuff like that. It was just hard. We got everything that sunk and we pulled everything that we could out of pockets we found.
Yeah. I made it as bleak and as sad as I could, for sure.
And I didn't care. I was just like, cool, what's in their
For
pockets?
my bonus action on the Shield of Faith myself.
shoots Tarquin.
Okay.
Because, you know,
Get him.
do fireball. 13 AC. What do you
Who
know?
fireballed
No, you have
it?
higher
Here,
than that.
Stop being
Plus
charmed.
Longbow plus
You just have a +3. You're
I
not
did think
proficient
about
with a
going up to
longbow.
Tarquin with a non-lethal attack.
It's not his. He's a bard.
Fair enough.
Misses.
You gotta be doing that shit like the rooster and fucking Robin Hood. You gotta use the guitar.
See,
Right?
Anything with your
Punch
bonus
air off the
actions?
guitar.
your life's in danger. Do anything you can to save us. They've already killed your friend. Any bonus?
You can inspire
Technically,
somebody.
I killed my friend.
You can bonus action inspiration now.
He did get sliced in half, but technically, I was the one that
Belnock's right
He-
there.
He got cut in half. Like you cauterized
can't
it. You might have
see.
actually helped him. Now, like both sides of his brain are now seared, so maybe he's not bleeding out.
Now he gets his.
There we go.
Now you get it.
Inspire.
And then I got 2 drow who are gonna shoot at you, and I get 2 hand crossbows. I rolled 3 with both my dice, so that's a 7 and a 7. Is that you, Jesse? AC 7?
Yep.
Okay, because the thing says you're 17, but I was just making sure that I didn't misread it. And they just kind of moving around. They pop off some shots at you, and you can see after that they pull out the short swords, kind of move in. The goal is to poison you first, and then my spider. It's weird. Spider starts with a Y. That's concentration, isn't it? Yep, not gonna do that because I don't want to lose that, so I can't do that. Oh, and I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, no, we're good now though. I don't like that, so we're gonna go. And you're okay. We'll deal with you at some point. You and you cast at me. So the 2 of you each get 1. So 2 of those, and I can use that or that if available, but that's not available anymore, and I'm not going to get rid of my concentration on that. So you get a lash, and you get a lash. Who wants it first? Take it.
No matter to me.
AC 11. AC 19. Misses. Noticing these like caustic things, and again, it's like doing like it's like skittering, and it looks like it's skittering normally, and then it's just like whipping its arm really weird at you, and you're seeing these balls and yellow stuff come at you. Cicatrix.
Hold on. AC 19. I'll bend luck. See if I can.
21.
Is he close enough for it?
20, 30, 40.
It's just a
50.
target that I can see.
Yeah.
So.
No, I do get to hit you.
Damn.
I cast Shield of Faith. I'm at 23.
Oh, that's right. 21. Yeah, that's right. You have Shield of Faith. So it still misses.
Womp womp.
I tried.
Fuck you, Tarquin, you bitch!
Oh.
No, it's good. I prefer when people are like, hey, I'm charmed, I'm going to try to do it.
gonna try
Instead of
and
going like,
kill people.
okay, well, I'm going to move in with my short sword. Remember we were training, and then but I took off the gauntlets, but I trained with my short sword, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
up against Cicatrix with my short sword. But no, like your life's in danger. Cicatrix, speaking of which.
Is swimming up nice and hard because I'm a damn good swimmer.
Yeah, with swimming and going up, you're easy enough that you're going to get there. It's going to be about 20.
That's fine. So that still leaves me with 25 feet of movement to work with a move action, and I have 30 feet of movement. Magus, you're pretty good, right? That fucking thing is a problem. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away. So it'd be a flat roll on him.
I mean, you saw the movement. You could jump and get there. You're just going back in the water. You could get 2 swings on him.
That's
Let's
true.
say you can get a 1 with each on him. You're like this webbing stuff. It's old, decayed, like not normal webbing, so it's not gonna hold up too much. But you can get 2 swings on him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he would. Because that's the thing that hit him. He's pissed off. That makes perfect sense. A drow with a fucking hand crossbow, he's like, I don't give a shit about you. You threw acid at me, though, so I'm fucking after you, dude. That's a 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can go 5, 10, 15, and then leap 30.
So coming out with both of them. So you're hitting. I'm guessing you're doing the axe first.
Uh-huh.
Or do you want to do sword and try to stick in a sword and then really?
Definitely. Left-handed axe. Let's go. I didn't want to stop ever. But yeah, AC 27 before the bless. And that's these. Or Jesus, why? Dice. What the fuck is the point of you? Why not try and go a little bit higher? There we go. Well, 13, 14, 15 plus 8 is 23 points of damage.
Give me 1 second. At that point, I was hit by an attack. I'm going to half the damage to myself and teleport to an unoccupied space I can see within 30 feet of myself. Bitch. I'm going to teleport right here. You watch, you hit him and he just goes into this like yellowy blob and just, and then it teleports over there. And then, each creature within 5 feet of the spider's destination space needs to make a dex or a con save. You have a D4 to it. You're fine.
21 without.
Yeah. So, just kind of like this cloud of poison, kind of just as the spider just appears there. It's this kind of yellow spore, like poison. But you're like.
As I hit, can I try and chuck a javelin at him then? For my last attack?
So yeah,
You're
you're
guessing I used my bonus
and then
action
you
as
can-
part of my attack.
As you're falling, you can throw your.
Yeah. Try. He's 30 feet away?
Yeah, 25 feet away actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're also falling into the water.
Yeah. Javelin. Let's go for my second attack. We were saying my bonus action was used with my sword, but he teleported away. So Javelin is AC 24 before blast.
That is it.
And so that's going to be
Take it.
12 points of Javelin.
Take all 12 of that. Cool. And then that brings me this guy. Just gonna go.
Just a fucking lion is dolphining around basically. Comes out of the water, run, leap again into the water.
All my drama I can come and short sword you. Oh yeah, AC 22.
Oh, fuck, I knew it. What a bitch.
5 points of piercing damage. Presents.
And all the poison.
No,
No poison.
hand crossbow has the poison.
Oh.
The short sword don't. Tarquin,
But
you're
also, they can't put you to sleep.
I'm gonna chromatic orb Cliff. He shot an arrow at me.
That's fair.
That is a 17 hit.
Before we confirm that, yes, okay, I did save from the, and then javelin, yes.
Okay.
As many javelins.
And I'm also blessed, so 21 hit. And
What silver
five.
barb's that?
So re-roll.
One. Yeah,
What
so
what were the 2 rolls you had?
I had a 10 and something less than a 10. It was like a 6, 10 and 6.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
So, and then you rolled 18, so yeah, it'd still take the 10, because technically it's the first roll, and
Yeah.
then 18. So you rolled an
10.
18 on the silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Reroll, so.
So
you
still
get
hit
it,
you
yeah.
barely. But you can give yourself advantage or Velnok advantage, whoever you want.
Or you could also give him advantage.
I could do that, but I think I'm going to leave Velnok advantage instead.
I have to find a bunch of d8s. 1, 2, 3. Two more.
You fucking chromatic orb him?
I did chromatic orb.
God damn.
You shot an arrow at me. My life's in danger.
True.
And it shoot him in the face.
None of them are
No doubles, so no bounce.
Which is fucking crazy.
So that's what, 11, 12, 24 fire damage.
Owie.
Did he move?
Luckily you're up next.
No.
Matches is up next.
Soon.
I will
You're up soon.
bonus action though, and spin
fireballs?
Now you spell knock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you guys spread out enough. He's now kind of.
I will spend 5 sorcery points as a bonus action and gain back my 4th level spell slot.
Cool. Matches, you are up. You've got this spider guy just teleport next to you.
Instinctively turn to smack him.
Let's do it. Yeah, bless.
And is there no like extra saves that I can do or anything? Is it just I'm permanently?
15.
Well, we haven't hit
Fast.
you yet.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't know if that was like you can make another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
I've tried dropping the spider.
He's made his con save.
Yeah. But we don't know he's concentrating necessarily.
For 8.
8 points of damage? Are you doing any monk stuff with that?
Yeah.
This shouldn't last too much longer. He doesn't have a lot. You got like stun strike, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah.
What's
So I
a-
was looking for it.
Con save? Because that's one's good now, because you can only do it once per turn, but you do it on the first one, and then you fuck them up for the rest of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Con save? I have a +4. I rolled a 21. We save, but here's what.
His speed is halved until the start of next turn. The next attack roll made against it has advantage.
Cool.
So, flurry of blows then.
Well, you still get your second attack too. And then
Oh, yeah.
okay, well, you have advantage. You just
I
said
hope
that.
so.
And you have plus. It's a little bit more than 15.
Yeah. 4, 21.
21 damage. He is bloodied. And he can't do his thing more than once, it looks like.
Yeah, and
Oh, you can either like push, addle, or whatever you want.
let's try and topple him.
Topple him, try to knock him over. You want to do strength?
Dex.
Dex. 18. That's my best, because I'm a spider. Velnock, you are up.
Misty step over next to him.
You have to move a little bit to get next to him. You're talking about him, right? Yeah, but you can get, with Misty Step, you can move in on him.
Go for the hit.
Yeah. You have 2 attacks as well, right?
Yep. Not one.
You have inspiration.
You do.
I used
You use
inspiration
it for the
earlier.
fireball.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Well, you get particle really doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Bardic doesn't help in 91. Ouchie.
76.
76.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that was 46.
46, that's better. 46. Roll me damage.
Like what I would do
Mm-hmm.
if I did.
Jesus Christ.
You probably just did that to me. Thanks, bud.
19.
19. So that'd be 9 points of damage that you do to yourself.
Damn.
So you come out and you go through and you are getting ready to like swing this thing, and you're just not really used to like this new body, the new feel to it. And you come in and you go to swing on him, and you just clip just face side of your head and fucking smack yourself just a little bit with the mace.
Oh, I thought I would. Yeah.
Yeah, self harm. You
Makes
do
sense.
half weapon damage to yourself. You're just stuck right there, and you're like, okay. Angle of that was off a little bit, but you basically just went.
I mean, yeah, you usually
Try to throw a baseball with your left hand. You're like,
Yeah.
9, miss.
You can add your Bardic Inspiration.
It's a D8,
yeah, blast.
Well,
Oh, no.
right?
Did you add your modifier already?
Yeah, 9 with his modifier. Yeah, he rolled well. But you still get there.
Good try.
14.
14 misses.
Damn.
15 hits, 14 misses, and we have the number
You found the
down.
magic number.
Alright, you're coming in for
Worth the shot.
Clef, you are up.
Yeah, not seen action yet.
I'm gonna take a fucking. No. I'm gonna
He's
freaking
my boy.
cast a Cure Wounds on myself.
Cure wounds on yourself?
Come on. Fucked up.
Yeah, hammer shit on Rye for sure, bro.
Any bonus action? Because you can bonus action and hit this guy if you want, the guy in front of you.
Yeah, I didn't like to
Oh, and you just hit me twice. No, you hit me 4 times. It's light, but still. Oh, that's good. That was good, yeah.
They made it within 60 feet now to inspire somebody. So yeah, you can reach Velnock and Magus. Drop a little heal on you.
Uh-huh.
A little good touch.
That's good.
Is a bonus here, or are you cure woundsing?
I have Cure Wounds. I have Healing Word.
Oh, you're doing healing.
Oh, okay.
So then you wouldn't be but then you'd be able to do
You could attack.
a cantrip or an attack, yeah.
Punch the
Just
motherfucker in front of you.
punch the dude and kick him.
17. Plus 4. 23.
23 HPs.
And then that was my bonus action.
So you could punch this dude in front of you, or do any other action.
This guy looks okay, but I mean he's got the dagger. Or
He
the
did
short
stab. I
sword.
think he did stab
He
you.
did stab you for like 5 damage.
Punch, you can dodge. You can...
Run over here and push Tarquin into the water.
Going to
Vicious mockery.
You know something.
disengage and step the fuck back so Tarkin can't see me. I'm gonna go around the fucking corner.
Nice.
Done. Then I have 2 of these guys who are going to let their friend do the stuff, and we're just going to shoot at you twice, Jesse. Both 18 that time. It was 3 last time. So 2 shots at you. I'm drow, not the spider. One of them is doing 5 damage. Oh no, sorry. One of them is doing 7 damage. The other one is doing 8 damage. You can also reaction if you want, or you can save it for. Well, you can save it for the big guy too. Might be smart because he's up next. I've got 2 of you guys on me, so I'm gonna smack you guys. So first one's coming at you with fucking AC 23. Close. 14. Almost. And then on you, you're a little bit more durable. Oh, that 2 is so close to that 20. I miss you. That's what I did. Cicatrix, you are up.
All right. Swim up over to the edge.
Be 25, get you up on this edge.
Sick. I will leap over to the spider for 10 feet of movement. We're going reckless. We're hitting AC 23.
That's definitely a hit. I also did just go.
So we're dealing 24 points of axe damage on the first hit.
A little bit less. I'm gonna go.
No opportunity attack.
No, I'm gonna teleport here. He just teleports. Toxic escape. When he gets hit by an attack, he's gonna use it once per turn. It's just a reaction. He teleports, or half the damage, and teleports 30 feet, and then he goes, and everything within 5 feet of him there. But he's up on the web.
Constitution saving throw from him, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. He's at 12. So again, I just have to. Oh hey, there we go. Charm is gone.
I will throw a javelin at him because I'm still pissed off at him for my second attack. That was a whole adventure. I guess I can throw it in a d4 just because. I'm pretty sure I hit anyway. So that's a 10 plus 8. So AC 18. So yeah, 15 would hit. But it's a hit, so that's going to be 11 points of damage.
Can't have that. He's looking rough. Very, very rough.
I will 5-foot step over.
To engage with this guy.
Yeah, and longsword him.
Oh yeah. Fucking poor little guy. And that guy has already been hit once.
With a dart or something. Almost a 20. But definitely with an AC 23 plus a d4. And that's going to be, fucking course, 5 points of damage.
Still standing.
We've hit a drow twice and he hasn't died. Good job, us. Actually, I didn't re-roll a weapon damage dice, so I'm going to try for higher. Nope. So it's going to be 5. Cool. Sick. Good job.
Other draw's going to come in. You went around the corner. I'm going to come in and fight to the death against you with that's a 10. So you can have this side of the fight to the death. Tarquin, you are up. That thing charmed you.
Do I know that it charmed?
It charmed you, and I was speaking to you in this creepy, demonic voice.
Hey, and then I'll witch bolt it. How close is it?
10, 20, 30, 45.
All right, he's fine. I'll witch bolt it. With advantage, it's 18.
That's going to hit.
Plus 20.
Dirty.
That misses then.
That was a dirty hit.
And I'm gonna just do that second level. Avenger. That's 12. Lightning damage. Concentrate.
Lightning damage. Hits him. Kind of, it's weird because it doesn't look like it's really burning the spider as much as you'd want it to be. Magus, you are up. You've got a monk or this drow that's super brutal. I mean, you guys have hit him 3 times now, or twice now.
Yeah.
He's still standing. He's bloody. Critical. Is he critical?
I'm trying to hit him.
It's weird. Yeah, you put him into critical. Move up and hit
Nice.
him.
We put a drow into critical. That's how we're rocking, boys.
10. Yep, that's a crit.
Hell yeah, boy.
That's where we want that crit.
With the guy with like no HPs. That's how we do, boys.
That's all we do.
Neat.
Can't crit the big guy right at the beginning. Let's crit the little tiny guy who's almost dead anyway.
Yeah. To be fair, I did crit that guy right at the beginning. That little drow right there.
For 12.
Who probably had 14 HP.
Right.
I-
That's true.
I
You did
crit
cut him in
him.
half.
Yeah.
The 5-10, you want to go for the other draw?
That's a fact.
I did more than 3 times his HP.
Mhm.
And then he got fireball while he was on the ground.
Percentile?
Cut him in half. And
We've already found that 41 to 50
both halves
is
of his
a
body.
self-harm. You got a self-harm too? No, 76. Yeah, your next attack is going to do half damage.
You were like, this dude's super brutal, so then you fucking overcompensated.
Yeah, go over and you just kind of, yeah.
Haven't quite recovered from shocking another dude and square in the nuts because.
So the first one of these is going to do half damage.
Okay.
Big kick to the nutsack. Plus a D6.
Second hit. 3 plus which one?
7.
4. Right.
6.
He is still
Nice,
standing.
he's critical.
Critical as well.
Fuck yeah, buddy! Let's go!
Hold
Belt.
on.
You guys are fucking brutal.
So
Drow are taking multiple
Oh,
hits. Yeah,
right.
dude.
They do have 13 hit points.
I was gonna say.
You know,
And top one, I guess.
Goblin. Tech save.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
because, you know, our dice, we suck.
I rolled a 16. I have a plus 2. Because I'm not proficient with any saves, so 8. Or 18. Velnok, you're up.
Sacred Flame.
The same guy? Or the big guy?
Big guy. No,
Okay.
wait, no. He probably has advantage. So I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, the drow, get him out of that.
Yeah, just get him out of the way.
Wisdom save?
Dex.
Dex save. Plus 2. 14.
Yep.
Clef.
This guy tried to
I'm
stab
gonna
you.
punch this fucker.
Whoop his ass! Tell him what for, dude.
Fucking trying to freaking stab me.
I'm gonna get you like a magic guitar or something. Somebody can hit somebody with it and not break it. Just because I want to hear the.
11 AC?
11 AC is a miss.
Because, you know,
Dude, our D20s, man.
fuck.
What the shit, dude?
This guy who's managed to live the most badass life is going to come at you. AC 10.
This will be fast. Everybody proceeds to drop fucking
Wait,
single
we should be done. We're
digits.
just going to.
Yeah.
I'm back up.
Fuck, I gotta get fucking going.
I know.
And 3:30.
For 2 of these,
We're gonna keep you out past your bedtime.
one attack on you, Alex. AC, or I rolled a 19, so that's a 27.
Absolutely hits.
One on
Okay.
you, Jesse.
What?
I'll roll for you.
Alright, cool.
AC
You gotta be able to roll
17.
better than me.
Yes.
Fucking
And we'll finish this off. So both of these are going to hit.
ow.
So one on you is acid you. That's going to be 10, 22, 26
Ow.
acid.
Hurt.
And then on you, Jesse,
Take it all.
can you deflect a normal attacks, or does it have to be
No. You don't get deflect all damage until you're like fucking level 14 or some
And an
shit.
attack roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing
So it
damage.
doesn't, yeah.
Hello, Dad.
Dude.
Good to see you. Hopefully, catch you tomorrow for karaoke.
28.
See you
next
next
week.
week. From Caleb. Right, you should be there. Cool, awesome. I think Britt and Zach will at least crash it.
Good night, my man.
What?
Britt and Zach would at least crash it, I think.
Right, cool.
Waiting hard.
And then
Here, man. Take a look.
drop. Have a good one, buddy. Sorry I ran a little late. Kind of thought I expected you guys to just come in and hit him I thought someone else was going to hit him and then blink him, and then you were going to jump on top of him, and he's like, I'm fine, I'm going to blink, and you're going to jump on top of him and like one round him.
No.
But luckily, you're hitting him first.
I go right after
which helps
him.
me a lot.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast
There was-
web there, so I need both of you guys to give me a
Four
dexterity
rounds,
saving
3
throw.
rounds, 2 rounds. That's 2 rounds. Me not really being able to do it.
For 15.
Oh, do I even still have Bliss on after I got cracked after that last?
Oh, yeah, give me a concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
I got an 18,
18,
thanks to his bless.
9. So you are restrained. You have the strength out of it. And the drag.
That ain't happening. Is it athletics or actual strength?
It's strength. Or athletics, yeah, athletics. And that's me. I'm gonna also go.
Turn a 5-round battle into a 10-round battle.
Stick of tricks.
Heard. I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Perfect. And then I'm going to start throwing javelins.
Cool.
Because fuck you. First attack is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a hit.
Cool. And his plus 7. Jesus. 14 damage on the first one.
Half that and teleport. Which puts the tree right in between the two of you. So he just teleports on the side of the tree. It's like, fuck. You're kind of
40, 55, he's still technically in range.
Yeah. He's, I have a flat roll then to hit him, and he probably has a bonus to his AC. That's fine. Another javelin at him.
you don't have line of sight on the tree right now. He teleported right onto the other side of the tree.
You went
specifically.
under the tree?
The tree's coming up.
Yeah.
And he's teleporting right to
Just
the
on the
other
other
side of
side.
the tree.
Oh,
Yeah. He's
okay.
like, I'm gonna put this tree in between you and me because you're doing.
Fair enough. The guy that's on Clef then.
Yeah, you can't see that poor bastard who is up next.
15, 20, 25. Yep, he's within range. Plus a d4. But definitely hits for 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Survives it. Critical.
Of course.
But that was
Well-
2 javelins.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
I
that's-
could
yeah.
try. I could try to go higher. Cause I rolled a 5, right? If I get a 6, maybe I can. Yeah, not quite. And then I have a bonus action. At which point I will drink a potion.
Yeah, you probably could go. And my guy who has 1 hit point
Which is
gonna-
fucking stupid that I have to burn one of these.
Wait, I can heal you. I'm not charmed by anything.
he
I'm
has
getting
but
hit
his-
for like 30 fucking points of damage from acid. Like, there is no fucking shot. He is technically slowed. I keep forgetting that. Whenever I
Oh, yeah,
javelin
yeah.
him, he has 10 feet less
Okay.
movement. But it doesn't fucking matter anyway, because
He's mostly teleported. The
Um,
drow is going to try to kill Clef.
But potion
He
breeder.
misses. Which brings us to Tarquin.
I'm gonna bonus action deal my d12 of damage to the spider. 12 lightning
Yeah,
damage.
12 lightning damage. He's definitely in a critical.
And then I'm going to action at 3rd level. Don't do it at 3rd level.
He's critical, but this very baby-looking spider.
I'm gonna chromatic orb. Chromatic orb.
What type of damage are you doing?
Feeling.
Fire.
So that's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Try to take him out. Here, I'll just roll 5 d8s on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled 2 2s.
14?
I did 14 damage.
Well, you don't have anything to balance it to. It's hitting him. And he doesn't seem to burn quite like you'd want him to.
If he's for some reason resisting some of it, he's not.
Just fire though, right?
Just fire.
So I can't resist fire, but lightning I can resist.
Right.
I can't resist fire. So I will take 7 more. Yeah. So he's very fucked up now. That like half where he was at. So that's Magus. He's up.
Oh man.
Just trying to get out of this.
You also have the guy right next to you. If you want, but this is what you want to do.
Yeah, but he's also restrained, so he has disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah. So action, get out, athletics.
I like that.
You have a D4.
You rolled a
like
7.
that. Oh, I didn't roll a 1.
Oh, I thought it was a 7. Oh yeah, that was a 1. So, no, well, what's your bonus? 4. Yeah, so yeah, not like that. That's fair. So you have a bonus action, and your speed is 0, so no move. This would have been a lot faster, but the dice do not want this battle to end right now. It was like, even my guys are like, easy 10, easy 10, easy 10.
Well, it's just once again, I fucking play a character that attacks things and they fucking teleport when I hit them. Like, okay.
Hey, you put this creature in this room.
I did. You're not wrong.
I'm like, I'm gonna do this. The first battle is gonna be throwback, and then everything else is different.
Should I do fullness of body?
Fullness
It's
of
your
body.
fault.
28.
It's absolutely my fault.
Go Cool. Velndown, you are up.
Here we
You
are
got,
again. Screwing myself
That guy over there,
over.
you can't quite see that guy. He's on the other side. You got some people who look pretty fucked up too. If you want help with that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to that guy next to Magus and try to fucking swing at him. If I can.
Wreck him.
Get him, brother.
I don't smack myself in the head doing
You got this.
Just don't roll 1. You'll be good.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, Vicious Morning Star, hit number 1. 22.
There you go.
Alright.
22 hit. Give me damage.
Plus 2d6. 17 damage.
17 damage.
Nice.
That guy. He absolutely dies. You walk over and he just comes up the morning star. You just fucking crack him, and you watch his head just. He just has this hits to the ground. He just has this dent crushed inside his head.
And then I'll move as close as I can to Cicatrix. And that's it.
There. Any bonus action?
No, not worth it. I'm not going to waste another Misty Step to get another 1 HP dude.
So that was Velma. Clef is up. Got a guy who's really fucked up right next to you.
Punch him.
You can also see well, you could move here. You saw somebody just shot. He can move and see Cicatrix is there.
Yeah.
So he could bonus action that.
Bonus action.
So give bonus action, give Bardic Inspiration to Cicatrix.
Or heal.
But if he does bonus, then
He gets an extra punch.
yeah, he can punch him for free, and then he can move in and cast something big.
Yeah.
So,
Does he have anything to cast? It's better.
So
So
he gets
inspire.
Bardic Inspiration, so you get to
Yeah.
roll to attack. Yes, you need me to have him up.
Jesus Christ. 7. Plus whatever. Shit.
7 plus 8. So 15 to hit.
Do you have him up? No. I'm
Yeah.
calling him over. Oh, you do have him up? Okay.
Well, I'm up. I just know his attack.
Because yeah, I just don't have him up right now. What's his damage?
D8 plus 5.
That's 5.
3 on the D.
So 8 damage.
He dies for sure.
Punch.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement.
Doesn't have any fucking cures for an action.
Yeah. I mean, does it cure wounds?
He does have cure wounds. You have cure wounds.
No, this is.
He does have cure wounds
Oh, he does. No.
from his thing, but he's not within range.
Yeah, he doesn't have to reach for it.
Bonus action sense.
You can't see that guy. He doesn't have anything super ranged.
Probably blade board because he's fucked up as well. I mean, he's not terrible, but I'm saying just since he's not concentrating on anything else, blade board.
Yeah.
And then that brings us back to the big guy, who's going to go 20 because I'm slowed, and I get attack on both of you guys. So that's gonna hit.
He's gonna silvery barbs it. Why not?
And then yeah, I'm gonna be AC 17 on you.
Shoot.
Misses. And then silvery barbs. 16.
What'd you roll for your other d20? Did you roll lower?
It's still going to be 24.
Jesus Christ.
It's still so like I've looked in the ruling to it. It's same with how they do with luck. Luck doesn't work the way it used to work because luck used to be super luck, where if you did it, like if they rolled with a where you could roll with disadvantage, and then use a luck point and
then
pull the
take one
highest of
higher.
all three.
Yeah.
You have to take whichever result was determined from the first one, and then
the
you get
roll.
to do
Gotcha.
that one. So he does still hit you.
Yeah.
But
I fall then.
I miss you.
You haven't done any less than 20, so.
Yeah.
I
10,
wasted a potion, boys. Fucking stupid.
23.
Yeah. Yep. I fall.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, all the fucking time, man.
Citrix, you are up. Nat 20.
Advantage. What?
Nat 20 and a half.
Nat 20. 1 hit point.
So 1 hit point.
Shit. All right.
Bonus action rage. I will stand up, so that's 20 feet of movement. I'll go 5, 10, and then leap 30 feet. Great axe. Yeah, AC 26.
26 definitely hit.
Cool. And 21 plus.
32.
This is with my blood rage axe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually plus 9. So. Like
30?
11, 10. So yeah, 30 points of damage.
So, he is going to teleport away.
And still be alive.
Looking really, really fucked up.
And then. Second attack is a javelin then.
Cool. As you're like falling into the water, you guys watch Citrix drops. It's like, it's like you literally watch the clouds and it's like, no.
He's too pissed to die.
When that happens, it gets scary.
I'll use my bardic inspiration.
You have blessed as well,
And I am blessed.
so I don't think you need bardic inspiration.
So still 9 plus 6 plus my modifier, so 15 plus 8 is 23 to hit. And that's 10 more points of damage.
10 more points of damage, yeah. And then splash in the water, but he will die. As he dies, you watch he kind of bubbles off and who drinks the post look on his face saying I can't find anything. He kind of falls to the ground and you watch he kind of turns into this like yellowish ooze with like one big white red eye and then just kind of fizzles away.
Would I have to make any saves since he teleported right next to me?
Oh yeah, give me a con save.
That's a nat 1, so 8.
What? You do die. No. No, you are poisoned until the end of its next turn, and while poisoned this way, you are incapacitated. So you're just like coughing and
so
choking.
if you kill it and then Tarquin just...
He's just coughing and
Choking
choking.
over, coughing.
And then, alright, you go through.
My 1 HP self. That was fucking ridiculous.
I told you, natural 1 or natural 20.
I don't think you heard a bell.
Fuck.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
And the web
Bonkers.
will disappear when he's gone as well. That's all set. So we will call it there. We'll pick up there next week. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in session.
Cool, cool.
friend?
Ugh.